Hello everybody, welcome to Friday night. We're playing some more D&D, Wyrd and Wyld. This is session 79. Who needs a heal? I'm Jaso the DM and I'm joined by who else?
Hello everyone, I'm Bailey and tonight I will be playing Glace Lore, the androgynous Eidolon College of Glamour Bard.
Well, hey everybody, I'm Luke. I'm playing Aesop, Kinku Alchemist.
How you doing, guys? My name's Kevin. I play Sun Kong, the ape-wing bionoid monk following the way of the abundant spirits.
My name's Slim, our husband, and I'm playing Rinkaz, a lizard folk fighter of the martial archetype of the gunslinger.
And I'm Kyle. I'm playing Faray Elevato. She's an arcane trickster that I've reskinned to be a tech wizard extraordinaire.
Hi everybody, I'm Nick. I play in VD, a Pact of the Tome Celestial Warlock, and I have the most phenomenal familiar of all time, a pseudo-dragon named Jiro.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for rating us, husband and wife /Slim/Brian. Thank you, League of Explorers, for hanging out with us for a little while before you go live. Everybody go check his channel out and follow him. He does a lot of really cool TTRPG stuff himself. I appreciate that. Thank you. Let's see here. Yes, welcome everybody. I have some news. We're going to be sharing some fun stuff on our Twitter tomorrow, pretty early on. But in the meantime, I wanted to let everybody know that those of you who do decide to check out our channel and follow us, you'll be getting Twitch channel points, and you can use those to do cool things like buy inspiration for the party, buy them weird bits, you could name an NPC, or as some people may be in the process of doing, or just waiting for their character to be revealed, they can create a custom companion that may be able to join the team. All kinds of cool stuff. So check that out. You can see how many points you have as well as what the rewards are by going down in the bottom left of our chat and checking out those rewards. Also, if you're a subscriber, with our avatars that you can buy using those points, you'll also be getting the gold avatars that you can use, which is a sub-only perk. And if you want, do ! Extension, and if you're using your phone, you can punch that in and that'll actually create a link that'll pull up a nice little UI for you to control your character as you're watching, if you're watching on like the TV or something like that. We didn't do a giveaway at the end of last month, but we're going to be doing one at the end of this month, and on top of that we're going to be doing a gifted sub to a random viewer during that stream. So that's on February 28th. So if you're just in the chat and you're being relatively active, we'll choose one of you randomly and you'll get a gift sub. And you'll get some fun perks like some emotes, as well as, like I said, those gold avatars. And on top of that, if you're a sub just in general, you get more of these Twitch channel points that build up more quickly, so you can buy more of the rewards and interact easier with us. So check that out. Be there on the 28th, as well as just in general, and hang out with us. We may do some Valentine's Day avatars. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe keep your eyes open on our Twitter, and we'll see what's coming up. I have been waiting for some inspiration and decided to jump on it. This may not be a permanent thing, but for now, Wednesday nights, I'm bringing back the screen stream. So if you like fun, scary games, come join me Wednesday night, probably around 7, 8 o'clock, and we'll play some scary games together. More announcements on the Twitter as usual. That is... You know what? Before I just move on, I just want to announce that we are having some of our characters commission, and we'll be sharing the art for one of them tomorrow, because I just got that today. So check that out. I've already shown it to my players in private. They love it. So keep an eye out on our Twitter. We're going to post both the art and the artist who did them. So please go check her out. She does a fantastic job. So keep an eye on the Twitter. And 8-Bit Ribbit on Twitter. Go check her out. And we'll be posting that art as well as her links tomorrow. So that is really it for my housekeeping stuff. I don't have anything else on my notes, so why don't I start handing out some inspiration?
Housekeeping.
Let's see, someone highlighted. Oh, thank you for highlighting the message, Kev. Also, thank you for sharing emotes, League of Explorers, and Brian. I appreciate that. Alright. Inspiration cards. You guys made pretty good use of yours last time, so why don't we toss some more out there?
Give it to me.
Alright, there they are. Grab them. Here's your time to trade them. Otherwise, you're stuck with them yourself.
Oh, whoa, you instantly
Oh,
come back
wow.
to life after dying. Wow.
Whoa!
Here's an important point to bring up that you guys may not be aware of, because I don't think it's ever happened yet, is that if you are knocked unconscious and you have a companion with you, instead of you taking a mark on your death saving throws from taking damage, your companion will take an injury for every 10 points of damage they would have received.
Nice.
So,
That's good to know. I mean, it
Yeah.
doesn't help if your soul's trapped in a button. But...
no, it doesn't help there, and it doesn't help you just naturally stay alive from you having to roll. But at the very least, if someone is trying to end your life right there and then, your companion can kind of step in and take the brunt of the blows. Your companions, similarly here during this match that we started last week, they will not die themselves. They'll simply be teleported via the death ward triggering outside into the arena stands where they will be properly attended to. So you won't have your companion anymore, but you'll still be able to, at the very least, have them help keep you alive and assist you during the match. So did anybody want to trade cards? Is everybody happy with what they got?
Good.
Good enough.
All right.
Good.
Well, good. With that, I think that's pretty much all we needed. And if you guys want, please roll me some die, and we'll see who wants to give the recap from last week. Probably one of the easier recaps to give.
Oh, fuck me! No!
Let's get
Okay.
these shit rolls out of the way.
Come on. You know
What
it was
happened?
you after I rolled.
Last time on Wyrd and Wyld.
Well, last time we started the show, and Rinka started it off with a bang, of course. Mostly, we all were fighting against each other and tinkering with things on this battleground area, and some of us pressed buttons and lost our lives. Currently trapped in a spot, floating
Excuse
in
me.
a pool of water right now. Others couldn't move the entire time. Let's see. We found out that the statue is got all kinds of fun things on it, and we all want to be near it. The floor is made of lava right now, and we're all struggling to stay alive and be the most entertaining. And now there's a beautiful swirling illusion hovering above all of our heads, while some of us, in the most immediate of dangers, hope that we can only avoid that cloud.
Oh boy.
That's where
I
we
know.
left off.
I know I can.
Thank you very much, Classe. That was a good recap. You find a weird bit somewhere on your body,
Wherever you want it.
wherever you
I-
choose.
Yeah, I'll give it to Il so he can slip it in.
What do I do with this?
Just put it in one of his pockets or it's somewhere on him.
Okay, alright.
Start sucking on it. Yeah, speaking of, there was a what was it? What triggered last time? Let's see.
Hypnotic pattern.
Hypnotic pattern. That's right.
I'd really rather it just be a death ray, a one-time save death ray. That be the thing.
Well, this is more fun. To me.
For who?
Hey, and as many turns as you guys stay alive, you rack up more points. Well, let's before we completely jump into this, let's switch this music. All right. A hypnotic pattern appears above, cascading across the top of the entirety of the arena. Its swirling, coalescing form full of different varying colors and shapes draws your eyes, each of you who still has their soul in their bodies, up to it. Its hypnotic waves drawing your attention. I need everyone to please roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Is this...
This is top of the round, and this is a charm effect, Gloss.
Yeah, okay.
Ooh.
I know this! I use this often!
Yes, you do.
Well, the first one was a critical fail, but...
Whew, you have advantage. That's good. You're quiet. That's scary.
No, I lost, I have so many tabs pulled up, I need to find my character sheet. Okay. Wisdom? Oh. It's a wisdom thing.
Ruh-roh.
But I have Jack of all trades, is that not going?
It should Jack of all trades is skills, not saves.
Oh, okay. Well, I got a 17, so I got a 16 in real life.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm not gonna fuck around, and I'm gonna get inspired.
Right off the bat.
Fair
You can
enough.
use your inspiration for this one, yes?
always
If
use
you
it.
haven't rolled yet.
If you haven't rolled yet.
Damn it, I would have done. I didn't know we could use it on it. Damn.
What? Yes, you
Of
did.
course,
We
of course.
ended last week. We'll say.
That's exactly why we ended last week. So I got a +0, and then I can use a +4 on reaction, but I want to see the dice first, so give me a second. Yeah, I'll go ahead and +5, or a +4 on that, so 19 all day.
Okay.
13
Let's-
total then.
All right. So, Ringkaz. NVD, is that your total 9?
It's 12. I have advantage on charmed.
NVD. Sun Kong is. Oh, you're adding your +3 to that from your original roll?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I have a +3 wisdom save.
Okay. Let me ask this way. Who got below a 15?
And Veet.
NVD?
Me.
Oh, buddy.
Ringkaz? Anybody else?
Nope.
Alright. NVD, Ringkaz, everyone else appears to be able to pull their vision away from the alluring view of the hypnotic pattern above. However, you two seem entranced by it and stare longingly at it. You are charmed. While you are charmed, you guys are incapacitated and have a speed of 0.
He doesn't
However-
travel, does he?
The lights are so smart.
No, again, incapacitated in the sense that you're not going to go anywhere. He's not unconscious or anything. He still has his faculties about him, so he'll bob in the top of the water. But he's just entranced by the look of the shifting shapes above him. So you basically, NVIDIA will be treading water. Barely, because you're also trying to hold up your companion. But you still are making it above water, so...
That's good.
If you guys take damage, you instantly come out of it, so...
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
you just,
I guess.
you just
Not
die
terrible.
in it. It'll be the end of the danger.
Take a page out of Gladiator 22's book.
Fall leans in close. I'll end it quickly for you.
Speaking
Whose
of...
turn is it?
It is Ringkaz's turn. You are drawn, Ringkaz, by the allure of the hypnotic pattern above. However, at the very start of your turn, you are also standing in magma.
Hey, well that's good. It's gonna knock you out right away.
It singes your feet, and you remember you're standing in magma as you take 24 points of fire damage. However, you are pulled away from the alluring vision of the hypnotic pattern above you.
Magma.
Schmagma.
Well, since I can't drink it this round, I'm going to try and pull a potion bottle from my belt and use my full action, or my movement and my action to...
You would be able to do it, unless you're using your action for something else.
I had to use my action to double move to get out of the lava.
On this turn?
Yes, because the lava's double movement.
Let me just double check that.
I hope it is, because I burnt my...
Yes, it
whatchamacallit,
is.
my,
Yeah, it is. It
action
is difficult terrain with the lava up.
I measured it out. I'm up to here.
So you're using your action to just quickly move across the sizzle. It singes the feet as you do one of those like Hawaiian run across coals things, except this is magma. You do reach the base of the stairs and are able to pull yourself up past the ledge and feel the not cool but at least neutral temperature of the wood beneath your feet. What else you got, buddy?
Just pull one of my potion bottles out. If that's allowed as a single object interaction.
Yeah, of course. You pull out a potion bottle ready to gulp down at a moment's notice. Anything else?
That's it.
Glace, it is a beautiful, alluring pattern above you, but you are no stranger to alluring things. Your vision was not pulled and kept up at the top where the hypnotic pattern swirls. What would you like to do? It's your turn.
Can I jump in the? Can I jump in the water?
Absolutely.
Or, no, what's this right here? Wait, can I climb on this?
Sure. It is 30 feet up, so just remember that's part of your movement. You'll have to move down to the space where the ladder is, so that'll be double movement, so that'll be 10 instead of 5, and then 30 up will be 40. But you're more than welcome to, of course.
Will it take damage if I move?
It is the start of your turn, so you do take damage in general. You are unfortunately standing in magma. 25 points of fire damage.
Okay. So, oh boys, I am going to do 30? No. I'm gonna jump in the water. It's nice in the water for now.
As you go to jump in the water, you're more than welcome to do so, but you will be propelled over to the side here.
Wait, why? Oh, this fucking
Because of the
He's dead.
anti-life shell from Aesop's
Goddamn
floating
shells.
corpse.
Still move him to the other side. Fucking
He's horrible.
Alright. Okay.
Glassy,
I'm going-
your feet feel much better as the cool waters lap up against them.
I'm going to use a spell. Let's see, at 5th level, I'm going to use on me and Fa and one. Let's see. I'm gonna use this on everyone, actually, because that's fun. A wave of healing energy washes out from a point of my choice within range. Choose up to 6 creatures within 30 feet. Radius within a 30-foot radius sphere. Each target gains equal 3d8 plus my spellcasting modifier. Sorry, guys. So it's 3d8 plus 5. And that's going to be ranged on me, of course. So... Oh, can Fog get it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, the important person gets it. So I'll do that, and that's going to be... I think I have a bonus action. I'll throw that on... Can't spy yourself, learned last week. So I'll throw that on Fa.
Ooh.
And I'm done.
Yeah, I heal.
Did that include you in that, Glace?
I did. I'll add that here.
Okay.
What was the total?
It's 3d8 plus 5 if you're within 30 feet of me.
You're
Yeah,
not
I think
close
you're
enough.
outside that range, unfortunately, Rinkaz. I think that's just gonna hit Fawn
Me.
Gladiator
Just fine, I
22.
think, yeah.
Speaking of, Glace, did you want to move any more than that?
Yes. Let me add this here. Oh, I'm on select. Here we go. A 5.
You
I guess.
moved 15 so far, so you can move however much more you'd like.
20.
That statue, man.
25.
You
Can
hear
I
the
get there?
sizzle of the magma above you.
I'm done.
Okay, you tread water. This platform in the middle of this arena, above this water pond in the center here, is a little. It's got a little bit of elevation. It doesn't require anything other than 5 feet to crawl onto it, but you can see underneath it, and you see NVD treading water himself with his companion. But you can see that he looks fully entranced with a hypnotic pattern above.
I look at Fa and I'm beaten and bloodied and I whisper into the mic, even though everybody can hear it.
You know what to do. The show must go on. We must be the winners.
Okay.
Speaking of, Aesop, you are floating, lifeless.
Oh, let me. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Your partner, however, is able to move you. You did not start your turn in the magma, however, so don't take damage.
I think I'm gonna stay down here, everyone. I don't want to stand on that lava, so. All right, who's next?
Oh.
Il has his grenade, don't forget.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I throw it at Fa.
Isn't that...
It's just a fragmentation grenade. He just throws it at Fa.
You watch Glace and Fa's this illithid greenish intent just pushing the lifeless body of Aesop. Looks around, quickly grabs a fragmentation grenade out of the side of his pouch, tosses it your way, and waits.
I cannot stress enough how casually and randomly he chose his target. Just like, you. Okay. What are the stats for fragmentation grenade?
It flies towards you, Fa. Of course, Il would be an expert enough with this type of equipment to cook it long enough so that it detonates as it lands near you. I need you to please make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, it hits Class 8 and VD too.
Yes, it is.
You piece of shit!
No.
19.
What's
What?
the radius? Because wasn't
Hang
Fa flying?
Hang on just a second. Fa, are you sitting on top of the statue?
Yeah.
How high up is the statue?
The statue is 20 feet tall.
Oh,
okay.
20 foot tall.
Okay, yeah, it just hits Fa then.
So Fa, this... I mean, you've probably seen one of these before. Unlike maybe some of the other party members, this looks like it's a grenade, and it flies right towards you, detonating in the air. You maybe seen some GIF and stuff use these types of things too.
Fa takes 8 piercing damage because she succeeded on her save.
All right.
Oh, it's a dex save?
Mm-hmm. Shrapnel flies around as you all hear the explosive pop of a fragmentation grenade go off next to Fa, who's sitting on top of the devilish statue at the center of the arena. Il pushing Aesop closer to the walkway covered in magma. He smirks and then sees that Aesop is flipped upside down and quickly rolls him back over.
Oh shit!
Anything else, Aesop /
No.
Il? Okay. Sun Kong, it is an entrancing hypnotic pattern above you, but you are able to pull your senses away and continue to press on. You are standing next to a lever. What would you like to do, buddy?
So,
seems like all the action is happening towards the center of the arena.
we're still attracted to the statue, right? Or no, is that over?
No longer.
Oh.
You're not standing in the magma, although you can hear it sizzle nearby.
That
You also know that you're next to the levers that could turn it off if you wanted to.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like fun. What if I was... Yeah.
We thought it did hit you, but we forgot that the statue is 20 feet tall.
Yeah, because I'm up in the air.
Yeah, it's got some height to it. I mean, that's good news, right?
Alright, so we're gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And I am going to shoot my key wave at Rinkas.
Nice.
I'll use 5
Nice.
points of key. 5 points. And so, where is that map way? Ah, I probably missed. God damn it.
Smacking two hands together, Sun Kong, you gathering ki within your palm, fire off a blast, a wave of ki shooting out from in between the palms across the arena towards you, Rinkaz.
Oh well. So in that case, I had moved 50, 55, 60.
12 would probably not hit, I'm assuming. That's 8. Is that versus
Right,
AC, Sun
Rinkaz?
Kong?
Yeah, that's supposed to be.
Okay. Yeah, I imagine it's better than
I'm
that.
sure that super misses Rinkas.
The distortion of the heat emanating from the magma just throws you off just a little bit, and it goes a little wide, hitting the wall of force behind Rinkaz, you just barely dodging out of the way.
Okay, I've moved back this way, and I think, yeah, that's it. That's it. That's me.
Okay. Tried to fire off a blast. Unfortunately, nothing happened, but still free from most of the dangers down below as you watch the chaos happen at the center of the arena. Fa, you sit at the top of the demonic statue. Some of your teammates as well as foes wrapped around. What would you like to do?
Whoa. I will... Is the statue on the attract mode, or we turned it off, right?
You guys
Yeah, it's
did
off.
turn it off, yes.
Alright, cool.
There's currently a key in the left nipple, I believe, but it has been turned to the neutral position. There's another keyhole where the right nipple should be, and there used to be a lever where the belly button would have been. However, that has been pulled out as Glacé has donned the Sunblade. You also remember that at the top of the statue where the head is, there's a crease or crack where the neck is. So you could attempt to wrench that free and hold on to it for extra points if you chose to do so. Right now you're sitting on top, you're free from the magma, you're free to do whatever you like.
Yeah. Fa kind of floats up, puts both her feet on either of his shoulders, and starts ripping at his head.
Alright, give me a strength athletics check, please.
You're inspo. You're inspo.
Yeah.
This will take your action to wrench free.
Ooh. Right. I think I will use that D10. Oh yeah, 19.
You wrench, grabbing at the horns and twisting from side to side this obsidian statue of this demonic head from some type of demon or devil. You twist to the left, twist to the right. You hear a shifting of stone on stone, and you're able to wrench the head free, holding it in both hands. You hear in the distance, standing on a tall podium, Dandy the dwarf. Well, it looks like one of our players has finally wrenched the head free and will be gaining extra points every turn for holding it on with both hands.
Yay! Falsetto! And then she'll just lazily starts drifting backwards over to this pillar.
Fa floats over to the 20-foot-tall stone pillar, free from the magma below, setting 2 feet down. Similar to the others, Fa, you notice that there is a small indentation of a circular pattern that you could push, opening a trapdoor to look down below.
Nice.
Anything else?
Yeah, no, just enjoying the being on top of the world right now. Still just chanting, holding it up above my head. Yeah.
All right. And Vidi, as you attempted to move into the waters, the hypnotic pattern above you is entrancing, enthralling. It pulls your senses above to watch the swirling, shifting nature of it. Kind of reminds you of Glacé's swirling motes that she currently has around her, but this one just seems so much more tantalizing to stare at for a full turn, making you incapacitated in your speed 0.
Brutal. You hate to see it.
You hate to see it.
A 5-foot square difference from before.
Oh yeah, can Runheim drag me, or is he's way too heavy in the water to begin with, so
Ruhine can technically drag you.
well, we'll just slide to the right.
Cha-cha Rosemary.
Here we go. That is my turn.
Now, as far as the connotations of the hypnotic pattern, incapacitated, speed of 0, so you don't sink, you're still treading water, but yes, unfortunately your attention is pulled. I don't see anything that says at the end of a turn.
Nope.
It just lasts until it's gone.
Yeah.
Hypnotic pattern is a manfucker.
But
he had advantage and I failed it, so
you may have your attention pulled to it, but luckily at least you weren't standing in liquid hot magma. So you continue treading water. You also, despite having your attention pulled to it, realize that every turn this whole arena goes through pretty big change, so perhaps this won't last too long. Anything else in VD?
No, that's gonna
anything
be it.
else from Jira, who is free from the pull. Actually, give me a save for Jira, because this would technically affect Jira too.
Let's look up his wisdoms.
I bet it's not great.
It's not. I think he only gets a +2 here.
Wow, that's actually pretty good.
What the
Yeah.
He's got, drum roll,
Oh,
wisdom +1.
Well, let's get that roll. Maybe you'll roll high.
And it is a 20.
Nice.
Jira is not affected by the swirling pattern above. Did Jira want to do anything this turn? Jira is currently floating above the steps at the top left of the arena, free from the sizzling magma below.
Great point, Sun Kong, but no. Jira's gonna hold action to cast a channel touch spell and just wait it out.
Okay, sounds good. Jira deciding to stay where it is currently and attempt to just kind of stay out of the way, safe out of harm's way, while you continue looking on. With that, we would roll back up to the top of the round. Before we do, however, who did not get to roll on the D100 list from last week?
You were
think it
going
was-
down the.
I was just going down
initiative.
initiative, so we may be either missing Fa or Nvd.
I did not yet. I know that.
Okay.
I don't remember doing so.
This is 5th turn, so that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fa, you go ahead and give me a D100 roll as a new round begins.
Yeah.
Big money, no whammy, no whammy. 2.
And
49.
49.
You already had this one.
Did we?
I think so.
No, it was like 50 and then 52. Regardless, everything's grouped real close together.
Yeah, seriously.
Precision, not accuracy.
The hypnotic pattern above dissipates.
Oh, good.
Nvd, you shake your head, feeling stubborn that your attention was pulled for so long at this swirling mist of colors and shapes above you. You're free from its mental grasp. However, as you look around, each of you now begin to see lasers made of scorching rays surround the arena.
Oh,
You feel like every time you make a movement, you may need to have some amount of dexterous nature to dodge the shifting, moving, scorching rays that pierce through the entirety of the arena here.
The only thing that's hurt me so far. These damn rays.
And with that, Rinkaz, you are up.
You say to have our turns ready and be ready, but then this happens.
But then this happens.
Changes everything.
It is chaos.
You know what you should do? Just fucking shoot a bunch of people.
Rinkaz, there are plenty of targets, but you also see not too far away knowing on the other side of this stone pedestal is a skull switch that holds the soul of your friend.
I mean,
Surrounded by lasers, though.
Surrounded by lasers to make your way there.
see, I mean, if I do that, then I can't tie a grenade to him and then press it, so when he does revive, he blows up and I get most entertained. But
Oh no!
I mean,
No!
I mean, could
You want me
be
to put a grenade in his mouth? What?
just like the snake thing.
That didn't work out.
It's fucking.
Rikas is fucking crazy.
You always give up that easy.
Let me just take a measurement to see how far everyone is real quick.
Shoot her! Shoot her!
I communicate to Ill. Who should I shoot?
The one with the head thing. Aesop really wanted that head thing, I think.
No.
Okay,
Don't listen to him.
Just
Who's
fucking
he?
unload into.
Who's he?
Just go fucking ape shit. Just
Who is this guy? Who is this guy?
like full clip, like double tap.
Are you kidding me?
Bam, bam, bam. Just like 3 between the eyes.
Between.
I'm going to take a shot at Fob, and I'm going to use a point of grit to use something that I haven't been able to use yet. Disarming shot.
Oh! Oh, that's
Oh.
awesome.
That's pretty clever. you.
I don't want to tell you DC in case anything happens to happen
Good
until
idea.
after you roll.
You
I don't know.
take aim, Rinkaz, looking through the scope of your rifle directly at the skull Fa holds. Or the head of the statue, not the skull.
What's the save?
Alright. I have to land with the hit first.
Okay.
Hopefully I'll hit. It's this plus a D4 because I'm blessed.
Bless.
Oh.
It's a one on both, so
Fawn just does the
well.
Dunkin' dodge where she just pushes her butt way out of the way.
I'll take the point of grit off my counter in a second. I'll just stow my rifle and
That sucks.
pull out my
Do it again.
pistol with a single object interaction because I have quick draw as of level 11 or whatever. And I'll do the same thing over again, but with my revolver.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
I love that Ringcast just like fucks one gun up, but pulls out another gun, like just just as easy.
Oh, all right.
Oh, sorry.
We should decide who's doing the bless. You're doing the bless. You do the bless from now on.
It does a 22 hit.
Yes.
22.
You breathe a sigh of relief, Fa, from the rifle shot jamming. However, before you're able to realize it, a shot is fired from the pistol Rinkaz holds.
What the fuck?
Let me roll for damage.
Guns on guns on guns on guns.
Yes, what did I ever do to you? I'm not even trying to fight you. Wah.
You take 9 damage, and you have to pass a DC 17 strength saving throw, or the held object of my choice, which is the one in your hands, is pushed away 10 feet.
Yeah, put it in the drink. Put it in the drink.
I mean, I'd be fair to say it would go that way. I don't know. 'Cause
Oh,
I'm shooting
no.
from here.
Wow.
The lava.
Yeah.
Magma.
Magma.
You brace for impact, ready to take a considerable amount of damage, Fa. The shot nicks you, but more importantly, it catches the stone skull in your hands, or the head, and ricochets out. You clasp your hands together, but not quick enough to hold it in your grasp as it flies up and behind you, landing in the magma below. You hear a slight sizzle and splash as it kind of lands down on the surface.
Waiting for that damn demon to come kick my ass now.
Rinkaz, you dick, you almost hit me.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I did hit. It's only 9 damage, though. I do have to hit you for damage. So, that's it.
Oh.
Anything else, Rinkaz? You still have your movement.
I'm not
You're
gonna...
surrounded by scorching rays. Holding your ground?
Yeah.
Okay. You fire off 2 shots, at least knocking the head out of Fall's hands, causing her some trouble, and stand your ground. Still close to the button where Aesop's or Gladiator 22 souls captured. Glace, you tread water, keeping your head above, Clatter following along, barely staying above water, treading above you. You are close to the walkway. It is your turn. You would have bumped into Faw's anti-life shell. However, you guys are just verticality-wise far enough away from each other not to bounce. It would cause you trouble, though, if you were to try and pull yourself up on the walkway, considering NVIDIA is up there. You're on mute, too, if you're trying to talk.
Hello.
Glace.
Hey, everybody.
Nope. Dead.
I'm on mute, Discord.
There we go.
Hey, she's back.
I wasn't. Okay, whatever. I wonder if you guys. Oh well.
We haven't heard anything since your turn.
Bummer. Okay. It's probably for the best. So I have this decanter of endless water.
You do.
I can use it. I want to use it on the lava.
What
So-
activation mode do you want to use on the magma?
The geyser. It produces 30 gallons of water that gushes into a geyser 30 feet long, 1 foot wide. As a bonus action, while holding the decanter, I can aim the geyser at a creature if I want. The target must succeed on a DC 13 saving throw.
Are you doing that, Glace?
I
Funnily
wanna-
enough, you could aim it at NVIDIA and it would also hit the path in front of you.
Yeah. I want to aim it at this head though, so it can hit the path right here.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit! I can't get around that because of the thaw is right here, right? And the life.
Fa is there.
Lasers.
Fa is there, but 20 feet up, so you would be able to get there. But, yes, as Luke pointed out, there are
There
lasers
are lasers.
spinning around.
Are they also going underwater?
You can make a perception check to see if they are.
Okay. Oh, that is perception an 18.
You, for the first time anybody in this arena has done so, try to peer below the surface of the water.
No. Uh-huh.
You notice, as you peer under the surface of the water, that the lasers do not go below the surface.
I tell no one.
Also, at the bottom of the water, you see what looks to be a construct of some kind.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
It's relatively large in nature.
Uh-huh.
Has a barrel-looking steelish shape to it, and sports what look to be two steel-like pincers at the front.
Mm-hmm.
Legs sticking out at the sides.
Mm-hmm.
It seems as though it is about... Hang on, let me check. From your perception check, 60 feet down. And it's like directly below where the statue on the surface of the demon is. So 60 feet down, and the center of this pool is this construct-looking thing that just sits lifelessly at the center of the pool at the depths.
Okay.
That's what you see from way up here.
And it doesn't see... Okay, it's lifelessly sitting there.
It doesn't. It's not moving or anything.
That's interesting. Curious. Hey, there's something down there. Don't know what it is.
Knowledge checks are free.
Can I do a nature check, I guess?
Sure.
Arcane?
Uh,
I want to try to figure out what this thing is.
Arcana, you know, has been a staple of this arena, so you would get the sense that may fare better than nature.
I'll do an Arcana check.
All right.
Okay, that is 7, 8, 9.
9.
You're not exactly sure what exactly this device is, but it, at the very least, looks as though you could perhaps enter it.
Really?
I know what it is.
What is it?
I don't know. You're not my teammate.
Who are you? God,
I'm ill.
I don't care. Glacé is gonna dive. And try to go to the...
Did you just say out loud that there's something down there?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
I want to go to this construct. Swim to it.
All right. Can you swim 60 feet down?
Fucking no.
Man.
So here's the thing. Okay, I want to polymorph myself.
Ah.
And let's see. I guess I'll turn myself into an octopus or squid or something. A giant octopus. And swim down there.
All right. You turn yourself into an octopus.
Uh-huh.
Let's take a look real quick. All right. You have water breathing. You have underwater camouflage, Glacé.
Ooh. Yeah,
You can hold your breath even if you're out of the water. Also, you have a swim speed of 30 feet.
Okay. Well,
Nice.
I
mean, that doubles your speed.
It is better, absolutely.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll go as far as I can down there.
So, swimming down, after polymorphing, you get down about halfway. It's about halfway now. I would assume that you're just You're like keeping a eye on this construct as you swim towards it.
I can't turn myself into a giant octopus.
Oh, you want to be a giant octopus?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, giant octopus.
It's got a swim speed of 60 feet, and it can hold its breath up to an hour. It's got a +5 stealth.
Oh shit.
Jeez. Feels like nice.
Boy, I hope that bag of devouring isn't inside of that thing.
Hang on just a second. Let's see what we got here.
Bill is offended because he feels that it's Lasse making fun of his mom.
His mom wishes he could be this pretty. She could be this.
My mom was a giant brain.
See? No
Would you
brains here.
Would you call her mother brain?
We'll say,
Oh,
Glace, you turn into a giant octopus. I can't find a decent image.
That's okay.
You, well, as a giant octopus, writhing tentacles slapping around you, gaining the benefits as you see on the stat block there, are easily able to swim all the way down to this strange-looking construct. As you reach the area, Glace, beginning to take a closer look at this, it's kind of, now that you're able to see it better, you, on top of this front-like area where the pincers are, up above the barrel shape are two, they almost look like eye stalks. It almost has like the imitated look of like a lobster or a crab. You're about as big as it now, being large. And as you have pulled closer, you now see close to the base where this construct is, not attached to it, separately though, you notice that there seem to be a set of shackles that are attached by a thick iron chain to the stone base of the pool. You are close enough now to take a look at the shackles. Inscribed on the shackles are the words, "Uh-oh."
What?
That's what you see. You also are now able to see that at the top of this construct-looking crab thing, there seems to be some type of hatch.
A hatch. Yeah, let's go in.
But a hatch that would only fit a medium creature.
Glosse's gonna sit on this thing on the hatch. Because I already did an action, so I'm assuming that's it for me, huh?
Let's take a look. I'm looking here. What does it cost? I'm assuming as a free action you can end your polymorph though, right? You could do that.
But do I know I can even open that, if I can even open the hatch?
It's not telling me that it requires an action to open the hatch, so I believe that in the action economy that could technically count as you're interacting with an object.
Nice.
So if you wanted a free action, turn back into Glace form. You've moved 60 feet, but let's be honest, at a large size from this apparatus here, you would have enough movement to open the hatch and get inside.
Do it. Do it.
I do it.
Glace, you shift back into your base form and putting 2 feet at the top of this construct, pull the steel handle of the hatch at the top, pulling it up. Water rushes in, filling the inside. You swim down inside. I'm assuming as you swim in, do you close the hatch?
Yeah. I mean, if it's possible to not get all the water inside.
It is full of water as you swim inside. However, as you close the hatch, there is a shifting metallic noise. And you watch as the water that completely covered the inside of this area begins to slowly lower. It seems to be pumping the water out now that the hatch is closed.
Nice.
Inside, now that you're within Glacé, you notice that there seems to be space in here for up to 2 creatures, your size, medium. And there are 10 levers that are in a row up at the front.
Well, you know what would have helped if I had 8 legs and took up the entire space for both of the 2 creatures, but that's okay.
They seem to all be in some type of neutral position, able to move either up or down.
I mean, as soon as I can, whenever I'm able to do the action, I want to fucking just. I don't know what any of this does, but I'm excited. I want to start pressing shit.
For now,
that
you
went
are
great for Aesop.
you are safely within this thing.
Okay.
Clatter clambers in. He doesn't count as a medium creature because he's a companion.
I
He's kind of
wanna,
happy just to sink to the bottom with you.
I want to scream in my mic like there's something inside, like just. Oh no!
Everyone else saw Glacé turn into a giant octopus, dive under the water, was quiet for a couple seconds, and now is screaming bloody murder over the mic. Technically, this construct is actually directly underneath the statue. I'm just moving it down below so we can see both. So just keep in mind that you're 60 feet at the base of this pool.
Okay.
All right, that was interesting round. Ill, what are you doing, buddy?
Hey, Rink, I think shit's about to get real. And then I just keep treading water.
All right, Sun Kong.
Like he's not gonna push Aesop up into the lava.
He also has that other ability where he could slow some people down too. Don't forget he has
I think
that.
has he already used that?
He has
don't-
not actually.
I don't think he's gonna use that just yet.
Okay. All right. Continuing to tread water, Ill keeps Aesop safe and not just from bobbing up and down as an actual dead body. Sun Kong, what are you up to, my friend?
Alright, I'm gonna run back up to the pedestal.
You saw Glacé turn into some type of octopus creature go underwater, and it sounds like she's having a bad time.
Just because I think we've only seen 3 levers. The lava, the spikes, and the vines.
The
correct?
lasers. Oh wait, that's
No, that's not. Yeah, that's something different.
Did you move over there, Sun
shit.
Kong?
Yeah, I did.
How many spaces did you move, buddy?
It was 5, 10, 15, 20,
Sun
25,
Kong's like, oh yeah, and the lasers, right? As there's like 15 just burning into his skin.
6 spaces.
Please
Oh,
make
no.
me 6 dexterity saving throws.
You've got evasion, right? Monks get evasion?
Oh
Yeah,
my
I do.
god.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, 20.
Plus 9, so
Oh, jeez. He's
the lowest one is 18.
You're fine.
And
you
let me roll one more. That was 5. Yeah.
Can we just appreciate that Sun Kong just like neo'd his way through the lasers?
I
because-
was gonna say yes.
I was gonna say, let's retcon this a second. So, like, at the start of my turn, I'm gonna look at the audience. I'm like, point at Ringcast, and I'm like, that's no fun. I'm gonna move through this, right? You guys want to see me run through this? And then
The
I run
crowd is
and
on
dive, and
board.
and I land, and I'm like, nothing to it. And
Wind.
so again, we've only pulled 3 levers, I believe. Correct? Anyone
Yeah.
remember?
Yeah, there's one
I'm
more,
checking
right?
now. Let's see.
I remember. So lava, obviously, vines and spikes. I believe was all we've seen.
Yeah, we haven't seen the 4th one.
At least, yeah, I can't think that we did. So I'm pulling that 4th one, whatever metal it was. I don't remember.
There is only one left. The copper lever to the west.
Let's do it.
You hear the sound of the clicking in place as a lever is pulled. Alright. Alright, just adding that to you there. Okay. And each of you watch now. Sun Kong pulls this lever. The previous lever that had initiated the magma now dissipates.
Magma.
The magma is now gone.
Yay!
I'm betting ice.
You
I'm
all,
thinking electricity.
you
Many
all
bitey mouths.
think for a second to kiss the stone/marble ground below you. But then, bubbling between cracks, covering all places, similar to the magma, is acid.
That's not better.
Honestly, it seems about the same as it was before.
Alright.
The acid seems less thick and treacherous to move through, so it doesn't look like it's difficult terrain. However, it still looks like it's gonna sting should you try to move through it. Lasers continue to shift and move around. What else you got?
With what I'm gonna do next, I'm just gonna end my turn here.
Okay. Deciding to kind of stay up there where it's safe and continue doing some hijinks with the levers. Fa, you have floated over to a stone pillar below you. You see the floor below you transform from magma to sizzling acid. What would you like to do?
Grab the head! Grab the head!
No, who is this guy? Who is this guy?
I'm ill.
Nice to meet you. My name's Fa. But seriously, who is this guy?
It should be noted that he's speaking psychically this whole time. He's like,
Oh my god. And we're just screaming at him and nobody hears what he's saying.
It's creepy. So I'm gonna do the obvious thing and smash my little cube of force and protect myself from everything.
Yeah.
But then I'm gonna reach in the hole. Because why not? With my magic hand.
Okay. Your magic hand reaches in the trapdoor after pushing it to pop it open, the magical darkness filled within. It lowers the spectral nature of it, disappearing a little bit, and a second later, pulling up out of the darkness, seems to be a necklace made of 9 fiery red beads.
Neat. Okay, and then I'll just float over here so casually as lasers bounce off of my cube.
Can you cube yourself? Is that possible?
Yeah, I have done.
Okay. Also,
But nothing.
your spectral hand was able to grab this necklace. Is it doing anything with that necklace?
I just gotta hold on to it for now, because it's an action to activate the cube.
Okay. So it's kind of moving along. Can't really go inside the cube, I don't believe. And just
Yeah.
kind of staying on the perimeter.
I'm looking at it informally. Ooh,
And you
Yes.
float over to this other platform, 30 feet up. Anything else, Fa?
that'd be it.
Alright. You can continue to stay safe from the acid blow.
Ooh,
And Vidi, the... Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, one more thing. I want to shoot raspberries at Rinkaz.
Rinkaz, you're being taunted.
Oh no.
And Vidi, there is an entrancing pattern above you that unfortunately kept your attention pulled. Ruhind trying to push you through the water to pull your gaze. However, with it gone, there are rays shooting across the entirety of the arena. However, you are at least safe from the acid. What would you like to do?
How long was I out? What's going on? I would like to continue moving or blooping
Remember,
one over.
as you swim through the water, unless you dive underneath, you'll have to dodge the rays.
Yeah, why not? Only move one space, so
Yeah, why fucking not at that point?
why not?
You could always just. Well, I mean, it's up to you. Do you want to? Where do you want to go?
One space to the right.
Okay. You move one space to the right. Give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Using Foz macro. That is a natural 20,
Oh, wow.
ending up as a 23.
Yes, you, being mostly covered in the water itself, are able to, even though slowed down by Ruhind, able to move out of the way of the lasers as they shift around the arena. Anything else for you or Jira? Still have your
Jira-
action.
Jira's gonna fly.
Jira can attempt to fly. Don't forget those lasers.
Jira's gonna stay put.
You still have your action for you and VD if you want to do anything. Don't want to pass anybody's turn without them trying to make them aware of what they can do.
Thank you. Want to do something, but it's not time yet. It's not time yet. Pass my turn.
Okay, you want to take like the dodge action or something?
Dodge action. How about a hold action if someone attacks me? Attack back.
Fire Eldritch Blast back?
Yes.
Alright, fair enough. You ready a hand above the water. Your palm begins to glow, ready to attack for anyone that tries to fire your way. The scorching rays slowly dissipate and are gone. The light show is over. Nvd, please roll me a D100 as we roll back up to the top for turn 6.
Scorching race! Scorching
I'm feeling
race!
us one in the 70s.
49.
Well,
It's a
100. Ooh, 4.
4. Oh, something different.
Twice as many scorching rays.
2 scorching rays.
One giant scorching ray in the entire.
And now it's raining fireballs.
GDI ion cannon rains down.
Fucking hammer of God. Fucking
Nuke detected.
from orbit.
Exterminatus.
You hear the gasp of the crowd
Oh god!
The Grask is summoned.
as you all feel a shift in temperature and look down to realize all of your clothing is gone.
Oh no! Glacé is like saying no!
Look at it.
Your clothing,
Look at it!
possessions, including your weapons, have vanished.
Oh no.
Now that includes a cube of force, right?
That includes the cube of force.
What about the life stuff around us? This life.
No, that's still there.
That's not equipped. That's a magical effect.
Yeah, the button for that is still pushed down at that bottom stone pillar.
The one time I'm allowed to be naked in front of everyone and I'm down here in a prison!
What kind of game show is this that all the
Is it cold in here?
It's like British television.
Yeah.
We put all the stops in this game, Dandy says as he chuckles. Rinkaz,
naked.
everyone is naked.
Rinkaz has been naked before.
Send.
Of everyone.
I'm used to this. Is ill naked? I pointed ill and
Hell yeah!
You hear in your mind.
Nice dick, bro. Who am I talking to? I'll let you decide.
You look
Just
over.
that to everyone.
You look over and see that he's holding Aesop's lifeless body afloat by just holding one of his ass cheeks since he's naked.
No, it's like he's holding like the base of his tail feathers, just like.
It is your turn, Rinkaz. No more lasers, no more weird things, but you are all naked and do not have any of your belongings on you.
What would happen to Aesop if he lost his mask? If he was awake and alive?
He'd be fine. He doesn't need to protect from blood scent anymore. He just wears it because it's his like trademark.
I'm gonna use a free action to twerk for the audience.
Oh.
I'm jealous that he's doing that. I don't know what's happening, but I'm jealous that he's
It's a bad mental image. Don't
You
like
hear all of us groaning. You even hear Aesop groaning without his soul.
I look at everyone and I yell at the top of my lungs. You remember seeing it before, but my time has come. I must now ascend.
Oh.
I have gained not only the powers of the Prophet Lizard, but the powers of the Prophet Bird. I take a double movement action to go over to the skull button.
Okay.
Say a prayer to myself.
Haul ass over along with Roof.
haul all that ass over.
You notice, Rinkez, as you head over here, over to this area where this pedestal is, containing these different buttons that have been pushed down, that two are pushed down. The skull button, obviously, that you put together, that has put your teammate out of commission, but also the green button at the north has been pushed down, and you know from the sound of the click that they can both be pushed out if you wanted to.
Oh, no. But thank you. We're going full head with this thing. I look over to Aesop and I say,
He's gonna wake up naked.
He pushes in the green one.
I hope I don't die doing this. I'm waiting for it to happen, but I look to Aesop and I say, rise. And push the white button.
A pop as the button pops back out to its initial position. Aesop, you wake up sputtering, realizing that you're covered, surrounded by water, with a illithid next to you. Holding on to your tail feathers and you're naked.
Wait! Why am I naked?
I yell into the mic, it's the random effects of the arena. Everyone's naked. I don't know where Glace is, but everyone else is alive.
Did we win? What happened?
No.
Oh! Fuck!
Well, everyone's alive except for the snake. It blew up.
Okay! I'm very confused.
Anything else, Rinkaz?
How did I end up in the water?
I don't know, but I'm shaking my nude ass to the audience. It's great. I think they love it, and I do it. And then my turn.
Glace, you hear some entertaining things across the earrings of communication, but you find yourself safe within this construct.
Glace is actually very upset because she's naked and is hearing entertainment, and she's not in the middle of it.
It's true. There are 10 levers at the front of this barrel-shaped interior.
What does... I want to look at the big, like, if there's, like, a big power button or something.
As you peer around, you notice no other buttons. There seems to be seating for two. The interior is made mostly out of steel and done in a circular shape that gives you the idea of like a barrel shape. Besides that, between the two seats here, that would allow you to sit right here at the set of 10 levers, there's nothing else for you to really hit.
Oh. I push all the levers I can.
Which lever do you want to pull? There
I-
are 10 levers in a row, and they can either be pulled up or down.
I pull the 8th lever, whichever one, I don't know. Down. Up.
You pull the 8th lever up. It clicks in place. And through a now shifting viewfinder, a piece of glass, steel moves in front of you and to your sides. You can peer out the sides of this apparatus, and you see the base of the pool here. Also, as you finish pulling the lever, from what you can gather, the eye stalks is bright light that begins to emit 30 feet out.
Cool. Can I push more levers?
You could use your action to do another if you'd like.
I'll use my action to do the first lever.
Why is the pool glowing? Where's Glace?
Are you pulling it up or down?
Up.
You pull them up. You hear a click and a whir. Nothing happens.
Oh.
Knowledge
Okay.
checks are free, though. Don't forget.
I Arcana check.
All right. Give me an Arcana check.
Natural 20.
Oh, shit. This is a wondrous apparatus, the apparatus of Qualish. It is a submersive construct that can move by being controlled by the levers. With a natural 20, Glace, you get the general sense of knowing, at the very least, how to properly move the apparatus. You also gather that you could move a couple of the levers to actually extend and make attacks with the claws.
Oh god.
Cool.
It can also be, let's take a look here. If you pull the 9th lever down, you can just have the submersible rise up. So basically, during your next turn, when you have more of a chance to pull the levers because of that natty 20, you'll get a sense of which lever you need to pull for the thing you're trying to do. All right. I mean, that's a great check with a natty 20, so I feel like I'm just going to give you this here so you can take a look at that.
Nice.
Thank you.
Anything else, Glace? As you sit comfortably in the seat, you're wet, and not as wet as you would be because now you're naked.
I mean, I guess I can't do anything else. I don't have anything that I could do.
Okay. You are still safe in the relative safety of the interior of this apparatus, at least. Aesop. You're naked.
Right.
You're
I'm
in
back,
water,
baby.
but
Let's
you're
go.
awake.
That acid is not looking so great.
Yeah, you hear the sizzle of acid, but feet away from you.
Aesop is gonna fly 15 feet up and 15 feet over diagonally, staying above the water and away
Sure.
from the fucking acid.
Sure.
Here, I'll put a little icon to show I'm like 3 squares above the water. I look at Fa and I'm like, try and dodge this, and I reach around and realize I don't have any bombs because I'm fucking naked. Oh shit. Hold that thought, and I take the dodge action.
All right.
I'm done.
Foss still makes a move like she's dodging something.
Sun Kong, you're up, buddy. You're naked right now. You
This is
look back
weird.
to see Desiree trying to cover herself and equally with the other hand cover her eyes to not look at you naked.
It's all blue. Let's see.
It's all blue.
It sure is.
I'm going to.
Ukog's a lucky woman, that's all.
So
You're slowed by your long monkey dick dragging across the ground.
I didn't know you had 2 tails.
Oh.
Alright, what you doing, buddy?
I'm gonna turn on the vines. I need to turn off these light bubbles.
No, what is
So
You,
I pull the lever for the vines.
Okay, getting rid of the acid pit and replacing it with the dense vegetation then. The acid shifts, disappearing from your eyes. And is instead replaced with a thick mound of vegetation. that to you. Okay. Begin shifting, now free from the idea of a bunch of lasers hitting in you. You see Jira floating close by the steps over here.
Oh, does Jira get bumped out of the way?
As you move
With
that
the light
way,
bubble?
Sun Kong, Jira's knocked over.
It's fine.
Sorry, Jira.
He's not hurt, he kind of like his face smacks into it and is pushed.
I'm gonna push you a little more because I'm gonna jump over here.
Alright. You thrust yourself through the air, landing down next to this stone-like pedestal device.
Thrust yourself through the air.
Yes, I did. What was this pedestal? What was on it or in it or what was this? I think I looked at this before.
It is a tall stone pedestal topped with a glass case. Inside is a large spotted egg. Ingrained in the stone is written incubator. And below that is a slot that looks large enough for coin. And below is inscribed rescue, only 5 gold.
I already interacted with something.
You did, but
well,
you still
actually,
have your
I can-
action.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my action to put in 5 gold.
Okay.
Nice.
You quickly pull 5 gold pieces out of your pouch and flick them into the slot. And let's take a look here. Please roll me a d12. Two?
Ooh, 2, yeah.
All right.
It's a
You
target
hear-
maybe.
You hear a shifting sound, a bouncing of something rolling down to the base of this pedestal, and plopping out, crawling out of the pedestal next to you is your cat familiar.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh yes, it's so cute. Its name is Bandit.
Bandit, Bandito.
I was gonna say Sugar Jr. would be good too.
You
Yeah.
have control of this cat. It has the statistics, Sun Kong, of a cat. Right there.
Wow.
40,
BRB. Back in my 2 seconds.
Alright. 50, 55, 60. And then I'm
And-
just going to.
And Vidi, this counts as a familiar, so I need you to roll Sun Kong a initiative check for this thing.
Anyone know what the initiative of a cat is? It's probably 0,
It would
I
be
think.
10 overall.
Is it? Okay, cool. There you go.
Yeah. Dex +2.
Let me get over to D&D Beyond so I can look up the statistics for a cat.
He posted it in the chat for you.
Oh, well, you know.
In the game chat.
Yeah, you can take a look there. Alright. So, Sun Kong, keep in mind that on its turn, you can command it to follow you, do one of its abilities. It could, claw at somebody, or just pal around with you. You can keep separated from it. That way, if you get down, you'll still have your familiar to command. It's up to you.
Oh.
Anything else at the end of your turn?
So I moved, and I'm going to not. Obviously, I don't have my quarterstaff, no matter
Correct.
what Nvidi says.
You are
so,
naked.
I'm just gonna do a normal long jump, which will be 12 feet.
Not gonna pole vault.
No, I can't. I don't have my quarterstaff, Nvidi.
Sure.
I'm not listening to you.
Kong, I still see your quarterstaff.
I land. Oh, sorry. I land like
okay.
here-ish, and I
You-
will end my turn.
Are covered as you land. It's a little. The brush kind of scratches against you a little bit because you're completely naked, but it must feel a lot better than landing naked in acid or magma. But yes, it reaches up to like the just below your like your pecs covered in brush here. It's kind of difficult to move through, but you at least don't take any damage and find yourself with a little bit of coverage from actually being inside it. Anything else, Sun Kong?
No, I'm done.
Okay. Fa, you are up. You're naked. Roll me a d6 real quick.
Whoa! So how naked? All the way.
All the way naked. And let me know what the total is.
Oh, 6.
Alright, hang on just a second.
One Mrs. Pippi.
Gash disappears, replaced with gear up.
Ah!
Should technically happen at the end of your turn, but I have been faulty about doing that for you, so it happens this turn. Gear appears next to you. You are still standing atop the 30-foot tall pillar, no longer surrounded by your cube, but your spectral hand is still there holding these 9 beads in the air that you can now collect if you wanted to. Otherwise, there seems to be a trap door at the top of this one.
Yeah. No, we'll inspect the pearls.
Alright, give me some type of check.
Okay. Stevens. I think I'm gonna do an investigation on it.
Sure.
Sweet.
Stop staring, it's rude.
21.
As you investigate this necklace, you notice that within each of the beads, this fiery pattern seems to be shifting. And you already are able to get the faint sense that there's probably a magic element to them. But just from taking a look at them, you get the sense that because of the shifting around with your investigative eye, that if you were to toss one of the 9 beads somewhere, it would detonate.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna have that, hold on to that, and I'm gonna reach into the trapdoor.
You reach into the 30-foot trapdoor. It is a dark, magical blackness, and you pull you doing it with your spectral hand?
No, I'm gonna do it with my human hand.
You reach in with your normal hand. Your normal
You called
human
it
hand.
inky blackness makes me think I shouldn't have done this, but...
Do it.
Well, it is inky blackness. As your hand wraps around something and you pull it out, you pull out a tube that holds a milky liquid. Even with a cap on, there's a faint sense of an alcoholic smell.
Drink it.
What is it? Can I make another check on it?
Yes, you can. Knowledge checks are free.
I'll do an investigation.
If I can see this, I also want to make a alchemy check.
Absolutely.
14 investigation.
And with the alchemist supplies, that is going to be a 21.
Ooh. Fa, you get the sense that this probably has... Well, you would know from that check. Both of you, especially you, Aesop, realize that this liquid is a universal solvent.
Oh, can we keep that? I mean, we're taking that with us. I say up to one of the nearest wreck.
It'll go great with the glue that I got.
You have sovereign glue?
I have plans for it. You can't use it.
Hand over the glue, punk!
No. I mean, where would I be hiding it?
Oh, good point.
Foss starts to show you and then covers back up again. And I'll take the rest of my action to just slide down the ladder.
Whee!
Alright, you slide down covered in thick brush that gives you some cover.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Nvidi, you are up. The hazards of the surface of the arena now finally give way to the thick brush.
Perfect. I'm gonna use my 5 movement speed to climb up on this.
Fucking A.
You climb out, finally free of the waters. Accompanying you is Ruhine.
Is that Jira? Oh, never mind.
You stand at the base of a headless demonic
no.
statue.
I no longer want to get to it after I struggled so hard to make it here. It was not worth it.
It's like, it's really not that cool. I don't know what I saw in it originally.
And I want to... Now it's time.
Ruhine tells you that you are more than welcome. You would have to dismiss him with an action, but you would no longer be able to use his abilities. He'd stay where he is, and you would be free of the penalty to your movement. You could always reconnect with him with an action later.
Not yet. But what we are gonna do is... Can I feed him an inspiration and cast a spell?
Yes, you can feed him your inspiration. Do you want him to transform?
Okay, we're gonna feed him an inspiration. Transform.
The runic-like armor across his body that practically covers up everything begins to glow with a faint purple. It begins to shift and change, covering his form. Thick steel plating over thick steel plating continues to move and shift, as where Ruhine once stood, he shifts and transforms into a tall, almost construct-looking steel figure.
Yo!
He becomes Ruhine Wall.
What the fuck? Gladiator 22 cents. He does that thing where, like, the heel is taken aback for a moment and kind of staggers backward.
Nani?
And you wanted to cast a spell on Vidi?
Yes, I want to cast 3 Eldritch Blasts of Fa, because there's no cube now.
What? I'm behind a 30-foot tall pillar.
Behind the pillar, huh?
Yeah.
I want to drop a Sickening Radiance right there.
I'm also immune to your bullshit. No.
Alright, what happens in Vidi? This is you.
Amazing!
You realize in the thick brush, as you are yourself, it provides some cover, although difficult to move through, unfortunately. However, you do know that Fa is behind the pillar, and lowering one hand from the Eldritch Blast, you shrug and raise the other to drop a radiant pillar on top of him. Or her.
It's literally a giant field of solar radiation.
30 radius right here
Jesus fucking Christ.
on this square.
I think that also gets Aesop too.
Yeah.
Aesop.
Nothing personnel, kids.
Well, Ringcast is 30 feet up already.
A 30-foot sphere.
So I guess up to Jason. I feel like that wouldn't hit Ringcast, but it would definitely fit 8.
So it's got to go diagonal, so every space would technically be 2. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Ringkaz is just out of range of the blast.
Oh, shit.
What if I want to cast it? Well, no, that's right where I said where it was. We're not going to mince it.
But if your intention as your player was to try and hit both, then we can say you can recast it where you hit both.
He can hit 2 people.
Yeah.
You can hit 2 people, either Fa and Aesop or Ringkaz Fa, if you're trying to keep Fa within the blast.
Oh, can we not?
If it's 30-foot radius, you can hit all 3 of us.
No, because Ringcast is 30 feet up, and it's a 30-foot sphere.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
and
he would
similarly,
have to,
Aesop is in the air.
But I'm only 15 in the air, so...
Yeah, just whatever it's gonna. I'd like to cast it here. I kind of didn't calculate it, but let's just.
Do you want to hit Fa and Ringkaz, basically?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll say you cast it here. It's gonna hit both of them.
That's really bad for our button-based strategy that we had.
A
It's
sickening,
time, boys.
bright blur of radiance. A pillar just pierces through the wall of force. This blast lands in between the two of you, Rinkaz and Fa. Go ahead and do your thing, NVD.
It's going to be the first time they move into it or start their turn there. They have to make Constitution saves.
All right,
So.
so let's do.
Only 3.6 rotogens. Not great, not terrible.
What the fuck is happening? Why is there all this light?
Why
It's
are my teeth
impossible.
falling out?
It is impossible for the reactor to be corrupt.
I have to do it. I'm sorry.
30-foot radius.
Oh, nice!
30-foot sphere, yeah.
That's fucking sick, bro.
I like that little starburst. That's
5,
cool.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, there we go. That'll catch both of them.
Oh, this ain't looking good. So much for the button thing, fuck.
BBU solar beam.
Yeah, see, that's diameter.
Anything else in VD? Well, is it radius or diameter for the width?
It's, I mean, go ahead.
It's a 120-foot range with a 30-foot area sphere.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. Anything else in VD?
Nothing from Nvidia.
Oh god. Well, get that damage dice ready, because
Jira's flying in.
Well, hang on. Jira's ready to roll, but first, Sun Kong's cat.
Meow. You're on mute, Sun Kong.
It moved. That's it.
Kind of takes up space next to the wall, trying to stay out of
staying
trouble.
safe.
Yeah.
It curls.
Hey, if I get knocked out, my cat's still alive. We're still in this.
You want your cat to
Oh,
take like a
shit.
dodge action?
Yeah, if it can. Absolutely.
Kind of flicks its tail up in the air, ready to hopefully move if something comes at it. There's a lot of crazy shit going around this cat sees. All right, now Jiro. What's Jiro up to?
Jira being pushed by that life force barrier.
Yeah, its face
Gonna-
kind of kept getting plopped up against it and pushed as Sun Kong jumped around.
Gonna kind of brace onto it and then fly. And it's gonna start flying. He gets 60 fly. Love being able to see colors because I can see squared.
Look at him go. Look at him go.
It's gonna be right there.
All right. How far up off the ground are you? That was 30 feet up.
Well, I originally started on these stairs here and was flying, so would I maintain altitude?
You would be able to fly up diagonally. So, is he hovering like 5 feet off the ground?
How about 15?
Let's see. 5. Hang on just a second.
I moved 50.
You move 50? Okay, so we'll say 10 then off the ground. How about that?
That's fair.
All right. Just want to make sure for those who are close to him. All right. It rolls back to the top. We are in turn 7, boys. No one
Uh-oh.
has fall yet.
Uh-oh.
Everyone's gear and clothes come back with a pop, appearing back on their forms.
Does
Just
the cat
my-
get to roll?
What?
What's that? What'd you say,
Right.
Slum?
Yeah,
No,
keep
Paul
going.
was talking. Go for it.
Does my cube activate again?
It does not, but it is back on your form. And with that, Rinkaz, please make me a D100 roll.
I mean, that's the opposite of a 49.
3 scorching balls instead of scorching rays.
Alright, hang on just a second. Gotta look up and see what this does.
Oh god, that's a bad sign.
Black plague.
The entire Colosseum fills with sickening radiance.
Oh man.
Everybody not dead dies.
Appearing at
If you are dead, come back to life. Sorry.
That's okay. Appearing at the top of the wall of force like dome. And suddenly at each of your feet is what looks like a magical rope. Please everyone roll me a dexterity saving throw.
What?
Huh?
Oh,
This does not happen for you, Glace, because that would just
Okay.
technically be impossible.
Damn, I'm good.
This will not happen for Jira because Jira's not technically touching the ground.
Gonna repost this so I don't have to
This
keep
would not technically happen for Aesop because Aesop is not touching the ground.
Oh, nice.
15 total.
Alright. You are safe, Rinkaz. What about everybody else?
11.
Alright. What about you, Fa?
20.
Okay.
Nice.
And Sun Kong? Oh, you said already. Right, Sun Kong? What'd you say? What'd you get? Maybe on mute.
13. Sorry.
It's okay. Nvidi, Sun Kong, a magical rope appears at your feet and wraps around one of your legs, snaring you and hoisting you 15 feet into the air.
Oh shit!
You are
Yeah.
held upside down. You are restrained until this magic-like rope lets go of you.
Dang it.
That's
As
that's a shame.
Yeah, it is.
that happens,
You died. It hangs you.
you guys did not notice this before, but wispy, arcane-like humanoid figures that don a cowboy-looking hat appear out of the vegetation, and with a arcane-like pistol, point to those who have been captured in the snare, Sun Kong and Nvidi, and take a shot to attempt to hit them.
What?
Man.
This was as dark as I thought it was going to be.
Sorry, is a 13 save, not 11? Add that wrong.
Unfortunately not. Sun Kong. This one wildly misses you. And
Yeah, it does.
the figure close to you disappears. The hooded cowboy-looking gunman next to you, Nvidi, takes a shot. Does 23 hit your AC?
Yes, it does.
It strikes you as you hang from the air restrained for 11 points of piercing damage. As the fire and sound of the gun echoes around the arena, the figure next to you similarly dissipates. Although you are still both restrained by this strange magical snare. You feel like if you were able to be dexterous enough to kind of work it off, you could pull yourself free. With that, Rinkaz, it is your turn. You just freed your teammate. And starting your turn within the radiation sphere
Oh god.
are going to
Wait,
probably
hold on,
take
hold on,
damage.
Hold on. It's a concentration spell.
Oh, it is.
So if I have to do concentration, I'd rather use Runed Wald's once per encounter shield and let him take the damage.
Okay. He
Nice.
takes the damage himself, interposing himself with the shot,
Nice.
and takes an injury.
Probably pretty smart.
Yeah, that was a good idea.
But
It's
in
a-
doing so, that saves you from having to potentially lose your concentration.
The DC is 18 con, Rinkaz.
Alright, I'm gonna drop my con save and then the d4 for blood.
Ugh! Ugh! Somebody's teeth is falling out.
Sucks.
The
In
close
that
melt.
first episode of Chernobyl.
Sorry, I love you, Super Kick.
What are lies? What is the truth?
One level of exhaustion. Does what do?
And a half movement speed.
Ooh, that's pretty fucked up.
I mean, I haven't moved a full movement this game.
And you are now illuminated. You cannot benefit from invisibility.
I laugh and say, "Ha! I was already illuminated. Look at my paint. Oh, it's melting into my skin."
A brilliant radiance lights around your Rinkaz as it sears your skin.
Press a button and see what happens.
I'm sorry. Level 1 exhaustion is disadvantage on ability checks.
Yeah, I was gonna post it in the chat. I didn't want to interrupt, but yeah. I know about exhaustion.
You have already hit the skull button, or let's say your teammate has already tested out the skull button. You guys know what that does.
Hit it again. No.
The green button is currently pressed in. This gives everyone an anti-life shell. The other two, the blue button at the south and the yellow button to the east, you are unsure what they do.
Alright, I'm gonna use my bonus action to use Second Wind.
You steel yourself, taking in a breath, fortifying yourself against this radiance that plumes just peering from the sky around you, hardening yourself and getting a little HP.
Is the sphere on fire?
Yeah, it's on fog. That was
I mean the cube of force, sorry. Just making sure.
She has it back on her person, but she has to reactivate it.
Ooh.
I'm going to take a few attacks of awe.
Fifth time's the charm, eh, big boy?
I win. Sorry.
We'll see if you hit first, eh?
Ill Gladiator 22 go. 3 shots! 3
Damn.
shots! 3 shots!
I was just making sure you're within for my bonus.
I'm waiting.
First shot.
Oh,
There's one.
Good.
Not even close, with like blood gushing from her chest.
Paul, what's happening up there?
Hello?
First shot.
Yep. 14. Nice.
I just want to make sure you weren't activating anything.
Oh, to beat a 29?
Well, I didn't know if you have like a trick or anything.
No.
Alright,
His
second
trick
attack.
is to go unconscious after these 3 shots.
no.
21.
Nope. That bless can fuck off.
By the way, just 300 gold. I can make that potion for anyone.
Aesop says as bullets pierce and rip through Fa's form.
See how effective it is.
God, fuck me.
19.
Fuck! You're still standing, you big... Oh, God. Everything hurts. Oh, my God.
Hang on a second. You are in the brush, right?
Yeah.
Would you gain any benefit from having partial cover?
Doesn't he negate cover?
Oh.
Do you, Rinkaz?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, he does.
That's
half-
why I didn't bring it up, yeah.
Oh, fuck. Just making sure. Fa, it hurts. You have been shot thrice from Rinkaz. You're bleeding profusely. The vegetation around you covered in a spray of red.
This is what
my-
dying is like.
Base action, use my bonus action. I'm going to hit the blue switch, or button.
That's a free object interaction, my friend. So you hit the blue switch.
Oh no.
Everyone is now at full health.
God. Please no.
This has to end.
A crackling happens across the top of the arena. Thickening white clouds appear, and falling from them is freezing rain and sleet that covers the entirety of the arena.
Oh dear.
This doesn't sound good.
That's the ice button.
Maybe don't do the ice button. Maybe unpress the ice button next turn.
The thick, heavy sleet pounds the surface of the arena. It's already difficult terrain. However, the areas where they were normally safe from the vegetation, because they are covered now with a slick ice, are now difficult terrain. So everywhere besides the water is difficult terrain.
Fucking A.
Also, if you start your turn in this sleet storm, which is everyone who's not under the water like Glosse, you need to
If
make
you're
a
alive.
dex saving throw.
Fuck.
I would take one now, yes.
Yeah.
It's not the start of your turn yet, so no.
It's true. Nice.
Alright,
The button clicks in as you press it.
Bad one! Bad one! Unpress it!
that is safe, yes. Just making sure. I know it's out of range, but I'm out of range of solar beam.
In terms of moving?
Yeah.
Sure. Remember, it's difficult movement, or difficult terrain, but yeah, you could shift everything.
Just get the fuck out of there.
The sleet shifts, piercing in your face, but you at least move out of the sickening, bright, radiant, scalding light from Nvidia's attack. Anything else, Rinkaz?
That's it.
Alright. Glosse, you hear a lot of shit happening up above, but you sit within the apparatus of Qualish safe.
Actually, so is Foth saying this? Foth saying this over the intercom? So
Not gonna make it. I'm not gonna.
okay.
I'm not gonna make it, Sarge. Tell my family. I love some of them.
Foth, what does it look like up there? Is there any safe?
Oh God, it's all covered in red.
Oh, okay. What?
It's all blood. It's a dark hole. It's a dark tunnel.
What about where that head was? Is that a good area to land? What do you think?
Oh.
You got it, baby. I dimension door to where I remember where the head was.
Oh shit! You're just abandoning the crab thing?
For a reason, yes.
Oh, alright.
Dimension door, does it have to be a place you can see?
It has to be within range, and it's a place of, it is the spot desired. It can be a place I can see, one I can visualize, or one I can describe by stating the distance direction, such as 200 feet, straight downward,
You've gotten used to this arena enough to know where that head was, and with a pop, you find yourself out of the apparatus of Qualish, and now next to the head that you see at the base of the thick vegetation, kind of as you push some bushes out of the way. However, you also feel the pounding force of a sleet storm happening above you.
Right, but
I thought she was dead.
Oh,
I know.
I've
So
come
down.
back to slay. I don't have any cool bonus actions I could do.
Pick up the head.
Okay, well, I tell. Actually, I have equipment. Sorry,
You're not
I
naked
forgot.
anymore.
I'm not. Oh,
No.
that's. Oh.
You were underwater the whole time.
Use that as your free action.
What?
Just use it as your free action.
Yeah.
Just get naked instead.
Yeah.
Feel it.
So it looks like all my. Alright, well, fuck. Alright, sorry, I just wanted to see if I had any bonus actions on my items here, and it doesn't look like I do. Okay. Okay, I will cast I can't do that either because I just used the fuck. All right, Glace is pointing at. She'll pick up the head, turn around, and point at Fall.
You
Death
grab the
waits-
head with both hands and then point a finger towards Fa. Yep.
Death waits for no one. And hopefully, I'll be able to do what I want to do at the next start of my turn. So I'm done.
Okay. Head in both hands, Glace. If you're able to hold it for a full turn, you get bonus points. You grip tightly. Aesop, it is your turn. Sleet pounds on you. Please give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. That's not great. It's gonna be a 13.
Okie dokie. Let's take a look here. Okie doke.
Luckily, I at least have evasion.
The sleet pounds on you.
Ow,
You take
ow,
no
ow.
damage, but the fierce nature of the sleet smacking you around drops you from your aerial position and you smash into the water.
Ow! Undo! Don't do the blue button! Undo the blue button!
Press the white button.
Yes.
Still have your movement, Aesop. You could still attempt flying again, just know that it could be dangerous going too far up. The water, even at your height, was enough so you don't take enough damage, but doing that over a hard surface may be a different story.
Yeah. Okay, I am undeterred. I'm gonna fly out of the water 3 feet above the water.
Okay. You return to your position.
So, but I think I'm also gonna move a little bit diagonally as I go, like a fucking duck taking off from the surface of a lake. So slight dilemma.
Rinkaz raises his gun your way and just says, "No one would ever know."
Pull. Yeah.
So Aesop's movement is 35 feet right now, and Sun Kong is currently restrained. Is that correct?
He is
I
held
believe so,
in the
yeah.
air, restrained, 15 feet up above the surface of the vegetation.
So here's the thing. I could target Nvidi, but I kind of want that sickening radiance to go off and kill Fa. So I think so you all see Aesop take out a bomb. It's got like swirling frozen blood in it. And
You
he
hear
bites
ill laugh behind you.
He bites his finger, and you see him drip 4 drops of blood into it and shake it. And he throws a bomb at Sun Kong and says, "Catch, motherfucker!"
Black Knight's like, okay.
That is going to be a 24 to hit.
What the fuck?
That's fine. Could I still, because I use my hands, would I still be able to use deflect missiles?
Ooh.
Yes, technically
Seems
your
reasonable.
hands are open
Okay.
and free. That's correct.
I kind of
Okay.
wanted to watch this happen.
Okay,
Some
so
call
that's
for
fine.
your
You still hit me though. I have to
Okay.
know how much damage.
Okay. It's gonna be a lot. Like a lot. Like 78 a lot.
Because I mean, I'm not going to now, that's for sure. But deflect missiles is about either reducing the damage, and if I negate it, then I throw it back. But
Okay, well
it
it's
doesn't-
43 cold damage. I don't know if
Yeah.
you can negate that.
Probably not, but we'll see. It's D10 plus 12
Hey, not bad though.
plus.
I don't think it's plus anything else.
No, it is. D12 plus D10 plus 12 plus dexterity modifier.
Oh, you're monk level, right?
Yeah, so another plus 5.
Okay.
So what did I roll? A 7 plus 12 plus 5.
So 24. So you take 19 cold damage.
Okay.
But the important thing is your speed is reduced by 10 this turn.
Okay.
and you have clothes, so nobody notices you're cold.
Also, do make sure, did you subtract your HP, or have you literally not taken much damage yet?
No, this with this, I'll be down to. It was 19. I'll be down to 38. 38. Yeah.
And Vidi, I propose a temporary alliance. I think I'm probably gonna end my turn.
All right. Sun Kong, a splash of cold explodes on you. You're able to kind of rock your way out of most of it, but still take some and are a little chilled and slightly frigid as it's more difficult to move. However, currently you are held 15 feet in the air by this magical snare.
No problem. I will try. You said it's a dexterity check or save to get out?
You, at the end of your turn, can make a dex saving throw to try and pull yourself free from it.
Well, I'm not going to be doing anything else, really, so... I don't have any... Yeah, no, I'm just going to...
Actually, alternatively, the creature or someone else who can reach it can use an action to make an intelligence arcana check. And if successful, you can determine how to get this magical rope off you. So give me an arcana check if you want.
Okay.
Sun Kong's great at this.
I mean, you may roll high. You never know. Otherwise, you just gotta wait till the end of your turn. Yep.
-1, 14.
Oof. Man.
That's a magic rope.
If there was a DC to save against this entire arena, you're 1 point below it, buddy. You're still trapped within the snare.
I'm just gonna end my turn and go ahead and use and try to get out of it.
Alright. Do you want to take like a dodge action?
Yeah.
Okay. You ready yourself for any incoming attacks, and in the meantime, you can make a dex saving throw to try and just... Now that you tried the Arcana way, now you're just going to try to use the brute force dex way to just whip that thing off you and flip around down.
19.
Yeah, you quickly work your foot out, and it's 15 feet down, but the brush kind of covers your fall, and you land softly within it.
I have slow fall anyway, so...
Your movement still feels a little impaired from the icy nature of the blast from Aesop, but you are free.
My turn anyway.
All right.
Well, I had it in my turn, so yeah.
Fa, you are within Nvidi's sphere.
I'm sorry. You're still really, really smart to me.
I could have saved her, but I didn't.
But before that, you also feel the pelting sheer cold of the sleet storm.
Just fucking rub it in, Jesus Christ!
Please make me a dex saving throw.
Me to hell.
20.
Dex save. Well, I mean, it's not gonna matter.
Yay!
Hey,
I'm standing as her eyeballs melt out of her head.
You're able to keep free from falling prone. Now I need you to make whatever check to not be melted from Nvidi's.
You can do it. You can
pillar.
do it.
It's an 18 con.
Also, remember, if Gira gives you anything, she's right next to you.
Oh, the snowstorm didn't do any damage?
No.
Nope, just makes you fall prone if you fail.
You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
Here we go. +1. Nope.
Oh.
Single digit. 9.
9.
Dude, let's see that fucking damage.
Did
How
you
many
add the
dice
plus?
do you roll?
40 10s.
Did you add the plus
yeah,
2
okay.
from Gira?
Okay, 11.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an 18. I don't.
Alright, bud. 24 radiant.
I'm sorry, Paul.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, Kyle, man.
Stick to his stomach. Watching Fa melt.
Fa, you fall unconscious. We'll take that off you. You're not dead yet. You fall unconscious. Gira, everyone watches as Gira steps in the way to hopefully prevent any further damage while unconscious. And over a megaphone, or rather a mic staff similar to yours, Glace, you hear Dandy say, "Oi, the first player's fallen, far falls in the radiance of Nvidi's blast. That's going to be extra points for you, Nvidi," he says, as you have knocked out a player.
All falls far from first to last.
No.
All because of Nvidi's.
Nice.
Bravo, bravo.
All right. Anything else? Well, no. Faw's unconscious.
What?
And it's at the beginning of the turn that we roll death saving throw.
Oh, they have to like. You have to like die. It's not just like 0.
You have the die.
Oh shit.
Oh,
I thought it. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
For death ward to trigger, you gotta.
I mean, I guess it's the start of my
Die.
save. It's the start of my turn before I died, so...
Yeah.
Shit, okay.
You could rally.
Nope.
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 Well, hold on. That happened at the beginning of this turn. So if you got knocked out, you wouldn't have to make a save until your next turn, or unless someone
You're
tried
the
to hit
boss.
you.
You're the boss, man.
So you're unconscious. However, Nvidi, you are up. Nvidi, sleet pelts you. Please make a dex saving throw.
Oh god.
Alright.
Rinkaz, just put Fa out of her misery. This is horrible. I thought we were the heels, but Nvidia is burning people to death. This is awful.
This is gonna be +2 from Ruined Walls save. So that would be a 10.
You slip and fall in the shrubbery.
Oh, you hate
Nothing
this.
else happens. You just fall prone.
Okay. So I'm prone. I'm snared still.
Oh, that's right. You're hanging from the air, so that
didn't
wouldn't
slip.
have affected you. You're just restrained up in the air.
Okay, so I'm just restrained.
You can make an Arcana check to attempt to undo the magic that holds you in place.
Is that an action or is that just a thing?
Nope, that's
Arcana
just
check.
like a quick look Arcana knowledge check to be like, hey, this is how I remove the arcane nature of this rope around my feet.
That is a critical fail.
Oh.
No bad boy card, but you still hang restrained in the air. Nothing that affects your concentration, though.
Oh,
No.
that's good.
So, hey, Aesop.
Aesop's not here, baby.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm bad. Gladiator 22.
What do you want, little one?
You asked me earlier as Aesop, if I wanted to propose a truce, but then you threw a freeze bomb at my teammate.
Oh, you got it twisted, baby. The freeze bomb was before. The truce was after.
Sun Kong, are you okay?
Oh no.
I mean, I hurt a little bit. I'm not dying or anything.
I don't
Take him out!
I don't think he's okay.
Avenge him! Avenge Sun Kong! Gladiator 22 is gonna take you down and Vinny after he's over Sun Kong!
I don't like it. I don't think you should have done that at all. That
Well,
was
then
bad
take your
move.
best shot, little man.
Gladly.
Oh my god, yes.
Aesop's like, shit, fuck. I didn't think you would actually go through.
Oh, and Vinny! Oh.
Is Gladiator 22 on the ground?
I am 15 feet in the air.
15 feet in the air.
Even better.
Do we do it?
Oh god. What is it?
Blast him!
The
I
answer
cast
is yes.
gravity.
The shit.
Pretty much. No. I'm going to throw.
Cook that bird! Cook that bird! Cook that
Cook
bird!
that bird.
Please no. Please. Jesus Christ, no.
Yeah.
Just do what you're going to do. The anticipation is killing me.
Do a what's it called there? The
Fried chicken
sorry,
and calamari.
sacred. I'm gonna sacred flame.
Oh, okay. I think I can handle that.
Sacred flame is gonna be a DC 17 Dex.
Hiya! That is going to be a 23 on the dex save.
Alright, that's gonna miss that.
Ooh, you're gonna have to do better than that, little man.
And then I'm gonna move
1.
five space. I can't move rooted wall, so he's just gonna. I'm gonna cower behind his foot there.
He opens a big palm and just ushers you closer to him.
Shh, hold me close. It's going to be all right.
Anything else, Avidi?
Yes, actually. Can I please, as a bonus action, cast some healing dice at my teammate?
Ooh, I wouldn't do that. That's a mistake. I wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't do that?
No, I wouldn't. It's a bad idea. You'd want to save those for later.
For later? Not right now at all?
Oh, that's a lot. That's
22 Sun Kong.
more than the damage that I dealt him.
Your wounds heal, Sun Kong. You feel vitalized. Alright, Avidi. Is that all?
That's it for my turn.
Speaking of Sun Kong, is your cat doing anything up there, buddy?
Now it is staying in a defensive position.
You see it slipping and sliding awkwardly across the ice that's pelted the base of that area.
My battle.
I have a rules lawyer question.
Uh-huh.
If a player gets brought back to life and then killed again, do you get points again, or is knockout meaning 0 removed from the arena?
As soon as you would die, the death ward kicks in, you're removed from the arena.
Okay.
There is no bringing back from the dead. Because there is no death here, because there's a death ward.
Death ward.
Is Jira doing anything?
Yeah, Jira is going to move up.
Before Jira moves, please make Jira do a dexterity saving throw.
Splat him,
Ooh.
As
splat
the
him.
sleet pounds in its face.
No.
He gets. He's gonna get +2.
Owie.
That's a 9.
The sleet knocks it down to the base, prone on the surface where ice has covered that area down to the south. It didn't take any damage; it just kind of fell over on its back.
Can he fly again, even though he got knocked down?
Yeah, it can stand up for half its movement and then continue to fly.
Okay. Movement. He's got 15 feet of movement and 60 feet of fly. So if I want to stand him up and have him just fly straight up as high as he can go, what's that get me?
It's 30 feet, right?
Yes.
Like, he's got to stand up first. Does that take any?
That
so
takes
it's
half. his move.
Half of your movement.
Okay. So yeah, 30 feet straight up, please.
You move 30 feet straight up. All right. The grass and vegetation stays. The sleet storm stays. The snares that restrained some of you have largely disappeared. Glacé, please roll me a D100.
Oh yeah.
Round 8.
Slash roll 1d100. 70.
70!
That big D.
It's grannies that shoot scorching rays.
On top of the vegetation, on top of the sleet that rains down, rice pudding is dumped everywhere.
Are you serious?
Nani the fuck?
That would normally make the entirety of the arena difficult terrain, but it already is, besides the water. But then you would have to swim through it, so...
This is fucking ridiculous.
It's like pudding.
No other
Tapioca.
averse effects. Rinkaz, You just stand at the precipice of this radiant wall, but free from it. However, a dexterity saving throw as the sleet pounds down on you.
You're serious about the rice pudding?
Yes.
I did. Just making sure.
The holy man's trying to take our buttons away. Do something about it.
Oh, I like the buttons the way they are.
I could take it or leave it, frankly.
You fall prone.
I stand up.
You hear the squishing sound of rice pudding underneath your butt. You stand back up for half your
So
movement.
gross.
You see Roof like trying to claw rice pudding out in between her fur.
Oh, poor Wolf. It's horrible.
These helper hands are champions. They had to go through a lot of shit.
Apologize to Ruff.
They don't pay us enough for this shit.
That was my movement action. I'm gonna. I don't have line of sight on NVD.
I mean, your movement, you only need half movement to stand up from prone. You can still move 3 squares.
Yeah, you can still move. It's difficult terrain, keep that in mind.
Oh, you can still move 2 squares.
2 squares?
Also, keep in mind that NVD over there is not blocked by any line of sight. There's also an unconscious Fa laying within a beam of radiance. He has
Move to here.
Yay!
Gladiator.
Yeah!
NVD or Glosse?
Ooh! Send one at both, baby!
No, don't do that. Don't do it. Look,
That means you should fucking do it!
Alright.
and he's so powerful. You just saw what he could. You see what he's just done to Fa. I'm already like dead. So maybe go after someone a little, shinier, brighter.
She looks pretty fucking shiny to me right now.
I mean, I am sparkly.
Because nerd says what?
You're dead. Be quiet.
Nerd says what?
The tapioca's talking to me, man.
Who you shooting at? Ringo?
Can't we just appreciate that Fa is face down in vegetation, covered in radiation, with snow and rice pudding covering her lifeless body?
It's pretty good. This is the weirdest summer I've ever had.
The weekend in Colorado, man.
Your diary.
Alright. First attack will go at Glosse.
Oh yeah!
I shake my rifle a little and kind of like half look away as I aim.
Commit to the bit, baby.
28. For 20 points of damage.
For me? At me? Coming at me?
Yeah.
Little.
A clatter. Let's look at clatter. That was encounter, once per round. My attack, that's a roll. You rolled like a 20 gajillion, right?
Yeah, it was like 28.
Oh, 26.
Plus 2 from
28.
left.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
28.
Oh, okay. So I guess I'll take 20, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Has Clatter used his armor bound yet?
Yep, used it last session. It got nailed by Ringcast like last session.
Shit, okay.
Freakaz just do things, push buttons, and shoot friends.
I feel so bad. I yell, I'm sorry.
But
Honey,
Okay.
if you leave me alive, I'll make it really entertaining for you. I mean, look at NVIDIA and Sun Kong. They're stuck right now. If you want a show, honey, I can help you put on a show.
Ooh, I think she's right, baby. Why don't you plug Infinity right between the eyes?
I'm not your puppet. I'm sorry, NVIDIA, and I take one shot at NVIDIA.
Crit, 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 crit. Oh, well, that's still 21.
That will hit.
Oh, it's not
9.
bad. It's not bad.
9.
Just a gentlemanly 9.
Because 9? Really?
I have to concentration save right now, or
Yes, you do.
it's Constitution.
Constitution save, and you got to beat a 10. Could have been damage versus damage, but it's just going to be 11 or higher.
And that's a saving throw.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get +2 from Runed Wall.
Nice.
And that's a crit.
You easily hold up your radiant.
Invidia's like, I have to burn all of the flesh off of Faw's body.
I still see bone!
It's not Astra.
What else you got, Ring guys?
I ask you not as Aesop, but Gladiator 22. Where's my last shot going?
Oh, you know you gotta send another one at Nvidia.
I looked at Gloss
Honey, now we gotta put on a show together, all right?
Yeah.
We're good versus evil, and Vinny's kind of getting in the way of both of us, just killing everyone. You gotta go after Vinny. Gladiator 22 is right this time.
Oh yeah.
I point my rifle at Gloss.
Oh fuck!
Turn it at Gladiator 22.
What?
Pause for a minute and then take a shot at it.
Yeah, I knew you had it in you. 21.
That will hit.
Same as last time.
For 13.
Make
Okay.
another Constitution saving throw.
It's gonna be 2 extra from this.
Oh!
Jesus.
I must erase Faw from existence!
Does the beam get, bigger?
Oh God.
And
It
Vidi,
turns into a big fucking finger on Faw's body.
I really wanted to do it.
cradled with hands on his shoulders by Ruhine Wall, just holds out a palm, undeterred as bullets connect into his body. Anything else Rink has?
I drop my jaw in awe at his concentration.
Alright. Glacé, please make me a dexterity saving throw as the sleet pounds on you.
Okay, I'll use my inspo for this. Yeah, take this. And first one is shitty, second one, pretty good. That's gonna be a total of 19.
You do not fall prone, you're still surrounded by thick vegetation, but you don't fall on your butt.
Okay, now I'm gonna move, I'm not gonna move. I can see Faw from here.
Yes, you can.
And la.
Healer for like 3. Please.
I'm going to cast.
You see like a leg sticking out of the thick vegetation, now beginning to be covered by snow and sleet.
Irradiated
And
rice.
rice pudding.
What does burning rice pudding smell like?
It smells
Plan. It
bad.
smells like plan. I'll put mass cure wounds, and I'll cast it at 6th level. So it's going to be a total. It's
Damn.
going to be on me and. No, you know what? I don't want Aesop to get any of this. 5.
Oh, fuck you.
Is it allies?
Is it? I can shoot. I can just.
Yeah, I was
shoot.
gonna say, even if it was friends, technically these other teams would be your enemies. So yeah.
Okay, then I make it a really big point to make it look like it's just going around everyone else.
It's like this big radio wall, but right where you are, Gladiator 22, it just like cuts in, so you're out of it.
Yo, what the fuck?
It looks like it's stinky over there.
You're gonna pay for that.
And so it's gonna be 4d8 plus 5 on me and Thaw. So it's gonna be a total of 1, 3, 4 d8 plus 5. Kalablam! Okay, 19.
Nice.
Can I just remark that I love that Faw wakes up still in the radiation?
Plus 19, and as a bonus action, I'll use Mantle of Inspiration So Fa can move anywhere she wants with temporary HP, 11 temporary HP, and she doesn't hurt any else.
Faw's prone. Faw's prone.
Okay. Cause she.
You really want to see this happen?
I want to see this happen. It's destiny.
Oh.
Does it say can move up to their speed?
For Mantle of Inspo, it says it can. Each can immediately use its reaction to move up to its speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
So it can.
So, it does not require an action, only half of your movement to get up. Fa could, as you are pulled to consciousness, Fa, get up for half of your movement. You are still in this blinding radiant pillar. Also keep in mind it's difficult terrain, but you can move with whatever you have left.
Right, the bubbles are touching. Bubbles are touching.
Oh,
no.
that's right. You can't move
She can
over
go the
there.
other way. She can go the other way.
Yeah.
Well, she can't move out of the. She can't move out of the range.
Oh.
She has.
Here, well, I'm not done yet. Fuck off.
Well, she has to move towards Glace, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, there's my
Glace-
bubble then, too.
Glace still had movement. It's fine.
Glace,
Here,
you.
let me-
Yeah,
I'll
that's
do
a
it
laugh.
There you go.
It's fine.
You
There you
just happen to find yourself free from the range of the... Well, I don't know. Is it? Is this out of the range?
I don't know. I
It's a
don't.
30-foot spear.
We fucked with it so much, man. Like, you just gotta make a call.
It's a 30-foot sphere?
Yeah.
It says 30
Yep.
foot, yeah.
It's technically bigger
That
than
would-
this.
Yeah,
I-
it's a lot
I
bigger than
already-
that. Holy
It should be
shit.
hitting all of us then, right?
Oh.
No.
That's what I said.
Also, if Fall was up in the air, she would be in the ground. Wow.
Yeah.
So if that thing was up in the air, then technically
Holy
would it still be hitting her?
Yeah, I don't.
If
I
she
think
was
it's
within
done.
30 feet of it, height-wise.
So what about me and Rainkaz?
I was on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hang on just a second. Let's see how big this thing is. Let's see.
Jesus.
5,
Mikey.
10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. No, it's 30 wide. You are still technically in the range of it, Fa. One more square over would be out of the way of it.
Nvidia just has to roll low and you're fine.
I already used up all my 20s, dude.
You are awake and conscious now. You're just still at the precipice of the edge of it, and it would still technically hit you.
Ooh, let's farm Fa for kills, everyone. Get them sweet points.
Push her back into it.
I don't like this.
Glace? Anything else?
I cannot do anything else, so...
You did successfully raise your teammate. Good job.
The bonus points for that?
Can I use the rest of my movement to try to finagle and, like, push Fall into the water? With this bubble thing?
How much movement do you have left? You've
So
moved
I
only
would-
one space so far, right?
So that's 10 feet.
Can I, like...
20. Move one more. 30.
Bump.
Fa's pushed into the water because of the anti-life spell.
Nice. That's pretty cool.
Smart play.
Good play.
Or at the edge, about to tip into the water, but certainly out of the range of the pillar.
I turned on a
radiance.
monster down there, by the way. So.
Thinking with bubbles. Wait, what?
Uh-huh. Welcome, honey.
Anything else, Glace?
See you on the other side.
All
Like
right.
turned on with a switch, right?
Hey, suck her up.
Gladiator 22 looks to one of the Rexes. What a touching fucking display! Did you see how she pulled her ally from the brink of death? It'd be a shame if that courage was rewarded with fucking fire! And I drip 4 drops of blood into a bomb, and I throw it at Glace with advantage from my inspiration.
No! No!
But you classy lad.
Hey, I'm doing the heal thing.
That's great.
I'm
Great.
doing the heal thing. Glacé, that is going to be a 21.
Damn.
21.
Yeah.
Clatter jumps in the way and it misses.
How many times can he do that?
This is not the encounter one. This is once per round. When I'm attacked after the roll but before the results are revealed, Clatter can grant you a +2 bonus to AC.
Holy
Possibly.
shit.
So I can, do that once per round.
Oh,
And
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm really fucking sorry. It's actually 22 because I'm under a potion right now. I'm not fucking with you.
That's
I
fair.
have the potion
It hits,
on.
yeah, that's fair. It hits me then.
Yeah, I'm not lying.
I believe you, Luke.
Yeah. I feel bad for bringing that up after the fact, but
It's cool.
this is my last big bomb this encounter. 35 fire damage.
Ooh.
Bye!
Oh, so sad. I'm really gonna ham it up. I really want people to fucking boo.
I also want to make this a performance check. If I can. I
Do
want
it.
to like
Let her,
do my-
Jason. Fucking let her.
Go on.
Dramatic death.
Yeah. Fa, you can do it. You came back from death and you're so strong. Don't let this evil, these dirtbags, don't let them win. Because I know deep down you're better than this.
Oh.
I know it, Rinkas.
Oh, this is good.
Goodbye.
Make a performance check, Glossie.
Okay. Nice.
Can I give her advantage if I'm proficient in performance? Oh.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Glass.
Hell yeah. That's gonna be a total of what is my holy shit. Well,
It's probably a lot.
I mean I rolled low, so it's a total of 19.
The crowd cheers as you are immolated by an explosive flask that flares up in the vicinity after you give your speech.
I had to roll to see if I was prone.
Yes, a dex saving throw, and you
That
hear
is-
Dandy say, "Extra points over to Gladiator 22."
Oh yeah, that's a 15, right? That 15 succeeds here.
Just makes it. The sleep pounds on your wings, but you are agile enough to stay afloat.
All right, Ill, suppressing fire on the monkey.
You got it. You hear him say in your mind.
Nice. And I'm gonna move over to Glacé's corpse, and I'm gonna like make like a really big show about like pushing her face into the dirt and grabbing the fucking demon head and just showing it to everyone.
You would do that if there wasn't an anti-life shell that bounced her away from you when you got
Hey, guess what, motherfucker? I got reach.
Oh my god.
Glacé, you did hold on to the head for a full turn.
I did.
Ill uses his suppressing fire. Let's scroll back up to that little character card.
I think it just reduces Sun Kong's speed by 10 on his turn. There might be a dex save or something.
Suppressing fire. Creatures within 20 feet centered on that point, you need to make a DC 15 dex saving throw, Sun Kong.
I'm
If
pretty
not,
sure
your
he's
speed
gonna
is
make this. Oh, halved! Wow.
Wow. Okay.
I thought it was just minus 10.
Once per encounter, but it is a kind of stronger one.
Woo. Well, he's fine.
Yeah, you're
Yes.
able to dodge the suppressive fire coming from one of the weapons that Ill has that fires your way.
All right, I am 15 feet in the air holding the demon head.
Okay,
And I
you
get my
now
turn.
clasp it in your hands, Gladiator 22. If you're able to hold it for a full turn, you get extra points. Sun Kong! Rice pudding is everywhere. I need you to make a dex saving throw so you don't fall prone as sleep pounds the area. I mean, this took vegetation, the sleet storm. You guys did this to yourselves.
Damn it.
We didn't do this.
Not we, Ringkaz did.
Rinkaz did this. Sun
To be-
Kong did this.
To be fair, Sun Kong did add the vegetation.
12. by the way?
You slip and fall on your butt.
I stand up.
Half your movement. It is difficult terrain. Just keep in mind.
Yep.
Everywhere.
So.
5, 10, 15, 20, 30.
I think 35 technically is what I have, so I can't move anymore. Yeah, it's half 70, 35, yeah. Okay.
Oh my fucking god.
You could crawl 5 feet up the ladder.
Alright, cool. I'm going
Ridcaz.
Get yourself... it's 10 feet up to the actual pillar, but we'll say you at least begin your ascent up the ladder, Sun Kong.
I can expend my action to move the rest of the way.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you find yourself at the top. You see what looks like a circular kind of indentation, almost as if you've seen Fa do this now since she's done it so many times. You push down on it, it'll open up.
I open it up. And
You
reach
use
inside.
your object interaction to pop it open and see a black darkness within. You reach your hand into the inky darkness. Pulling up from out of this darkness, you find a rope. It looks like a normal rope, except made of a deep, deep bluish twine.
I just, like, for flavor, I tie it around my waist for right now, because if it's magic, I know nothing about it.
It constricts you, your guts you out of your mouth.
I will take a
Knowledge
dodge
checks
action.
are free.
No. Yeah, but I'm sure it's like Arcana or something.
I like that. I
It's almost
respect
like-
that.
It's almost like, what's the point?
I respect refusing a knowledge check in character.
Hey, I love it.
Nah,
Whatever
yeah.
this is, you just tie it around your waist. A
Yeah,
nice
I
little
just tie it around my
accessory.
waist, and I will take the dodge action and end my turn.
Did you use your action to fully climb up, I believe?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
yep. Never
That's
mind.
okay. You stand atop, at least free from the vegetation below. Fa, you are free from the radiant blast behind you and conscious again. What would you like to do?
Look who's back, zombie.
You're a zombie. Blech. I fall over as if I had died and try and trick Ace up into thinking that I died from something. And then I want to use my movement to look around, I guess. Unless I said there's something underwater.
So you're kind of just like limply falling into the water underneath the surface.
Yeah.
All right. As you fall into the water, I won't re-explain it. You essentially see.
Yeah.
She, I'm sure, would have probably explained it over the earpiece to you. Apparatus of Qualish, 60 feet below, at the bottom of this pool. She also mentioned something about some shackles attached to a chain down there as well.
Alright, so what's the water movement penalty is half speed?
Half speed if you're not proficient with swimming.
Okay, so I can use my action to move, my movement to move, and then I can use my bonus action to move, so I can go 45 feet. Is that right? 60 feet, halfway, 30 feet. I can go 30 feet. No, god damn it, I'm so... 90 feet is what I can move with all three of those actions, so we're
Right.
shortened down to 45. Okay. That's my turn.
You
That's
swim
45.
almost reaching the bottom as you make your way towards the center of the pool, 45 feet down, so we'll move you about right here. Closing in, give me a d6 roll, please.
Sus.
You watch next to you as Gira treads through the water, hand over hand, and she disappears, replaced with Gash, who all of a sudden seems very surprised to be 45 feet under the water as he quickly holds his cheeks closed. Anything else, Fa?
No, that's it.
All right, Nvidi. Second turn of Ruhine Wall.
Awesome. I will move.
Got a pretty good little tactical spot over there.
I do. I love it. And I will move 1 space.
You can move there. You could also attempt to crawl up the statue. There's no lever in the stomach anymore, but there is a key in the left keyhole nipple. It just pointing out the things that are around you.
Pointing at the nipples.
Pointing at the nipples.
Gotta point out the nipples.
What's... No, I wouldn't be able... Never mind.
Knowledge
Okay.
checks are free.
Yes. We're not doing that, though. Hey, Ringkaz.
What's up, buddy?
Why'd you do that? And I'm just gonna send 3 Eldritch Blasts right at him.
Ah! Now we're talking.
Do I get a bonus for coverage?
You do get light coverage for being behind that rail there, which I believe is just like a +2.
Yeah.
All right.
Yell to NVD as I'm being blasted by force lightning. The bird made me do it! Let's kill him!
I'd make you roll a dex save for the Sleet Storm and VD, but honestly, you can only move 1 square pretty much no matter what happens, so I'm not even worried about it. No, don't forget about it.
Okay.
Even if
Alright.
you fall down, get up, you can still only move 1 space, so it doesn't really matter.
I'm triple beaming here.
A radiant Eldritch Blast leaves your palms headed towards Ringkaz. As Gladiator 22 yells, "Covered these nuts, lizard."
25
Hits.
versus AC.
Yikes. Jason, what round are we on?
This is 8.
Okay.
8 force, and I know you're at the edge.
You can
And
push
you're
him
about
back
to break.
1.
Will it obstruct my view?
No. He'll still
You're up
get
against the wall.
He'll still get the partial cover, but you push him back against the wall of the wall of force here. You smack back. You almost slide back against it, Ringkaz, because of the icy floor below you.
Alright, next attack. 14 versus AC.
That misses.
Third attack. 21 versus AC. Just a bit outside.
That +2 you said for the coverage?
+2 from partial cover.
That mates?
Oh, it hits? It's a hit.
Good clean hit.
14 force. And I will dismiss the sickening radiance.
Ah.
With a
Press the-
wave of his hand, the radiance disappears.
Press the buttons! Ringkaz, press the buttons! Yellow! Yellow!
Anything else in VD?
No.
What about your cat, Sun Kong?
Sun Kong, you're mute.
Stay to where it is.
All right, it takes the dodge action. Stay safe where it is. What about Jira? If Jira's attempting to move, I'll need a dex saving throw.
Yes, he's attempting to move.
All right, let's see if Jira falls prone first, because that'll affect its movement.
A +2 dex.
Oh
and
my
is a
god.
crit.
What a
Easily maneuvers through the sleep storm.
Hell yes.
Jira has
Nor-
locked eyes. Go ahead.
Sorry, I was just going to say, normally a sleet storm from the rules would be heavy obscured vision and difficult terrain even while flying, but for the audience to see, this magic has been manipulated. So Jira has free movement as well as Aesop moving through the air.
Jira is going to corkscrew his way down to the green button.
Ooh.
There's a button in front of you, Jira. Actually, 4 buttons. One with a
Jira-
skull on it.
Jira wants the green one.
The green button is pressed in. Jira, using its pointed tail, clicks the button in and out. Everyone's anti-life shell disappears.
Oh.
Oh,
Sun
it's
Kong,
time.
go.
Shit. Now be reasonable.
How high is are you in the air?
I am 15 feet above the ground. Yes.
Damn it.
Wait, but I thought you came down to mess with my body and push it in the.
Oh,
Yeah,
he flew back up.
Then I used the rest of my movement to fly.
Oh.
But
He was also like kind of smearing up against her anti-life shell anyway.
Mm.
Well, she was passed out, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Fair enough. All right. Anything else from Jira?
Just standing proudly on top of that button.
The anti-life shell has been removed. We are at time. Did you guys want to go one more round, or should we call it here?
One more round.
Let's do one more round. Let's
I-
take.
Well, I'm sorry. I hate to be that guy. I have
Oh,
to fucking
no.
work all
Oh,
weekend.
Wait, hey, your turn is you get in the apparatus of Qualash, right?
Yeah.
One
Fair
more
enough.
round. One more round.
Okay, fair enough.
Stay young.
Let's do one more round. Give me literally like 2 seconds to pee, though. Hang on. Quick pee-pee break.
Bye, Kyle.
Bye, Kyle.
Later, Kyle.
Sorry, guy.
It's all good.
GG.
Classy, I'm so sorry.
Oh no, I rezzed my partner and died, and hopefully spoke some words of encouragement.
No, not for that.
what's
Oh,
coming
for
next?
killing me?
For this turn. I'm so sorry.
Well, aren't you gonna? I mean, I don't understand.
Gonna give you.
You
I
will.
only expect to die. I don't.
I don't think you expected it this way, though.
Oh, I see. You're gonna do the. No, I expect you to be in character for the show for this. If you weren't in character, I think Glosse would be more mad.
Oh yeah, no, this is totally in character.
She wants a dramatic fucking death.
I used
my strong
hand to make Gosse a puppet.
Oh God! Oh. No, I don't think.
Oh no.
Even in character, he wouldn't do that. That's kind of fucked up.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't get
I
out
don't know
much.
what's wrong with me.
This lack of anti-life shell has gotten me feeling a lot less safe.
Fine.
I mean, I don't want to shoot Jira.
Wow, I mean, it's the game, man.
I
I
mean,
literally just barbecued my friends.
You don't want to shoot Jira, but ... might be the tactically correct decision. Or
Alright.
you could just fucking kill Nvidia and worry about Jira
Because I
later
know
on.
you're better than this.
Yeah, shut up! You're dead. You can't talk to him.
NVIDIA, I've seen the light. Your holy radiance blew a hole through my head. I literally saw the light.
He's just like.
Turn 9. As we roll back up, Faw's gonna just try to swim to the apparatus. Before you go, Rinkaz, Luke, give me a D100 roll, please.
Here we go.
Yeah.
49.
I
49.
swear to God, if it's 49. Oh, I saw the 4. I saw the 4.
42.
All right, 42. Let's take a look.
Pudding rays, bees, bishop bees.
Bee pudding.
A
Yeah,
magic
masterpiece.
swirl encircles everyone. Knowledge checks are free.
Arcana. 13.
You
Okay.
guys can make one, and if either of you make it, you can tell your teammate. Player 22, you got it, so your team got it. NVD, your team got it.
Oh,
Sun
definitely.
Kong, your
Oh,
team got it.
17.
Glosse, you want to make a Arcana check roll?
Hey, she is
I'm dead.
Oh,
Oh,
you're
for Fa, though.
unconscious. Oh, Fa's
Fa
got
I'll
has
it.
put an X on me so that won't happen again.
You want to roll one for Fa?
Yes, I do. I'll do it in roll 20.
All right.
Good call. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, she'd make it. Everyone has the jump spell cast on you.
Nice. That's pretty cool.
Oh, that's good for NVD.
The rice pudding has now dissipated, by the way.
Yeah, your jump distance is now 3 instead of 1.
Sleet still covers the area, so if you want to move, Rinkaz, go ahead and give me a dex saving throw. Alright, you're fine. It does not affect you. You stand firm as the sleep pelts at you.
Robot.
What happened?
Real robot.
Oh, here, let me back out and back in. Hang on. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Pretty good.
Better.
Alright, you stand your ground, Rinkaz, even as the sleep pelts at you. You are up. You can move. Just keep in mind it's difficult terrain. It's slippery here.
I'm moving 10 feet, and I'm pressing the yellow button.
If by 10 you mean 20, sure. You press the yellow button.
Bravo. Fucking bravo.
The last one to be pressed. Let's see, Rinkaz, you did that. You press in the yellow button. Okay. This is what you wanted, Rinkaz.
Oh my god.
If it's lightning, I'm all for it.
Hang on,
Beast.
I gotta pull this up, hang on. Bear with me.
Bees! Yellow is for bees!
Please, God, be bees.
Bees!
Not the bees! Fa comes up and we're all fucking dead from bee stings.
Yellow strips of magical energy loop around each of you. Please, everyone, make, besides Fa, a strength saving throw.
Ooh.
And Gloss.
Ooh. Ooh.
Since this is my
great.
last night, I'm going to use my inspiration.
Sure.
Oh, good call. Whew. Whew.
Strength? Okay.
21.
Who got under a 15?
Oh, Rinka, I knew he was
nice.
gonna. I fucking knew he was gonna crit. I don't know. Oh my god.
Wow.
I'm using. Hold on. I'm using a card. I'm
Wait,
using my
why?
inspiration
You
card
crit. You
for
crit.
Invi디. For Inviidi.
Okay. All right.
Immediately re-roll a d20. Another creature just rolled.
Nice. That's awesome.
My man.
Amazing.
Good
Get a
play.
20, baby.
This is a +2
20.
on top of this.
Critting.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Close.
good try.
Thanks, man.
It's worth it.
You feel everyone is fine besides you and Vidi. You feel yellow strips of magical energy kind of pull you closer to the ground. You get the sense that if you could fly at all, you would be unable to right now.
Oh,
So we
thank
got the
God.
jump spell, but
Oh,
Damn
thank
it.
God, this is amazing.
Oh, and Vivi, no.
I should have done it on Aesop if I knew.
Oh
Sorry.
yeah, actually, that would have been.
Yellow is for bees.
All right,
Yellow was for bees.
Rinkaz, the yellow button clicks in after you press it.
I feel compelled to almost use Big Deborah on this stupid pillar.
Oh, that might be fun.
You could always just push the buttons again, or you could shoot it. The
So no
blue
one
button
can
is
turn it
clicked
off.
in.
I'm going to reload and just fight defensively behind this barrier. Just take a round to like drop down to a knee like behind the wall.
Doing like a dodge action type of thing.
Yes.
All right.
Nice. Respect that.
Glossé, give me a death saving throw, please.
I swear to
It's
God, if
more
you crit
fun.
this,
It's more fun
That'd
to
be
do it in roll 20, I think.
I absolutely agree with you.
I swear to God, if you crit this, oh, oof.
Glossé, you just make it
Mm-hmm.
and do not incur a death marker. You're fine for now. If you can roll 2 more times above that or equaling that, you will.
Let's see
come
what
back to life.
Aesop does first.
Yeah, let's
before we
see what
start
Aesop
talking.
does.
With that, Aesop, you're up.
Aesop does that thing where like wrestlers like hide that they're whispering to each other to Ill, and is like, Ill, come on, like I know this is like kind of natural for you, but like play it up all evil like, right? Ooh, is anyone else getting a little peckish out there in the stands?
Oh no!
Have a snack, shall we? Ill, baby, take it away.
I mean, I'm into it. Glossé wouldn't mind. This is dramatic.
I want Ill to IntelliSuck Glossé.
Oh shit!
Tell us.
Tell us, suck.
Do you have inspiration to do that?
Oh, I don't. Okay.
All right. He cannot IntelliSuck.
Oh, that's
so
okay. All right. Rewind. That didn't happen because. I have to roll a dex save first of all.
If you want to move, that's correct.
Once again, that is barely a 15.
Then you make it.
Yeah. And I don't like Sun Kong being there, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. There we are.
All right.
15 feet over the water. All right, rewind. Different plan. Aesop's going to take a bomb, and he's going to look at Nvidia and say, "Take a drink, buddy." And I'm going to throw an impact bomb at Nvidia to try to knock him into the water.
Okay.
Oh, that's probably not going to hit. That's a, let's see, 12, 13 versus AC.
No.
Oh.
Ruhine
bastard.
Wall easily smacks it away into the water as it implodes.
Ah. That's all.
All right. Sun Kong, if you're moving, give me a dex save. Otherwise, it's your turn. You're covered in dense vegetation that makes difficult terrain around you. Don't forget, Desiree's still with you and has not used her ability yet.
Well,
Also,
I fell.
all anti-life shields, Sun Kong, are gone.
Yeah.
You fall on your butt, so you can get up for half your movement, and you still probably have 45 movement speed to play around with.
I wish. No, I have 35. So
Only
10.
35.
20, 30.
Now, keep in mind, each of those is double.
Yeah, so that's
Okay.
why I did 10, 20,
So you
30.
reach
Yeah.
the base of the stairs there.
I guess I'll expend my action and go 10.
And then even up here, the cold
Yeah.
ice makes it difficult terrain.
Oh
20.
my god.
Red gas,
30.
green button, green button, green button.
This is like when a wrestler comes out.
40,
It's the
50.
fucking Pillarman music from JoJo.
60,
Yes!
70.
Are you counting double for each of these?
Yeah, I did. It's because it's normally 5, 10. I did 10, 20, 30,
Okay,
40, 50,
okay.
60,
I'm just
70.
making sure. Okay, cool.
Please count out loud.
20, 30. Yeah, that's right.
I just am still blown away by the movement speed of Sun Kong to this day.
Fucking monks, man.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's scary shit, Rinkaz. Just hit that skull button right at the last.
I told you, this is it.
Nope.
I'll
Whole
kill
bunch of
myself. Anything else, Sun Kong?
I think. Yeah, no, I'm done.
Sun Kong speeds towards Rinkaz, almost sliding across the ice.
Menacingly.
Down below, Fa, expending her action, is able to reach the hatch,
Yes.
pull herself inside, and close it as it begins to drain, finding herself within the apparatus of Koalish. Let's see here.
Fucking green button, dude. Are you dead?
Actually, let's not keep her hidden because that removes her from the initiative.
Well, not from you, though.
That's true. Yeah, well, so Nvidia, that means you're up next. Last turn of Ruhine Wall.
Did you see how I missed you on purpose? That was because I was putting on a show, you see.
On purpose.
A show. Gladiator 22.
Wait. Oh, we're in character? Yeah, that's right, a show.
Do you want a show, Gladiator 22?
Yay!
Yeah.
Because
Show it to me, weakling.
you've never seen my show before.
Oh shit.
Vicious Mockery at Gladiator 22.
It's
Please
like the
make
first
a.
time you've ever used that.
Please make a. I use it against the Umber Hulks, and I don't want to talk about it because. Please make a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, that ain't fucking happening, bro. Nope.
Oh.
That really
Biting
fucking,
words.
that really fucking hurt my feelings. I thought this was a joke. We're doing like a show.
6 psychic damage, and you have disadvantage on your next attack.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Nice.
You are CC'd.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. In terms of Aesop, yeah, pretty much.
Anything else in BD?
I'm not able to move because snow and the magical bindings and how many things am I under effect of?
There's still a statue with a neutral key and a left nipple next to you.
Get that key. Get that key.
I don't even think I can make it to the key.
You could, I will say, you could pull yourself up out of the vegetation onto the statue to get 10 feet up to either turn the key, or you could switch to the other nipple and turn the key in that one.
Yeah, you
Hey.
gotta switch nips.
Switch to
dude.
that nip.
Hey, if you turn it, Ringcast would. Oh no, he'd probably still hit the button.
He'd
Yeah,
still hit
he'd
the button.
fucking hit that button. Are you kidding me?
He'd
I
hit
was
all
gonna say-
the buttons on the way by.
On the way by, yeah.
So what do you want to do, buddy?
Other nipple, other nipple.
Nip switch. Nip switch.
So my teammate wants me to switch it, so I want to make a way for the key.
Very accommodating lover. You gotta listen to your teammate.
You crawl up the headless demonic statue using a object interaction to pull the key out of the left nipple and inserting it into the right. It seems as though the key could turn either to the left or the right.
We got to go to the right.
All right. Hang on just a second. I have to constantly look all these up. Is a familiar a summon creature?
I believe.
Yeah.
I get it from Find Familiar, which is a spell. It's a ritual for me, but it's a level 1 conjuration. I think it's a spell.
Sun Kong, you watch as your cat disappears.
No!
Nvidi,
No!
you watch as Jira disappears.
No!
Aw.
I'm so sorry.
Oh no!
This is my fault.
A wave of strange energy passes over each of you. Arcane, or knowledge checks rather are free.
Maybe turn it to the left and he'll come back.
Arcana. Oh, failed.
Remember, if one of your teammates passes, so too will you learn the information.
18.
Unless you're Team Rink and Gladiator 22.
Yeah, I guess not.
18.
Sun Kong, Nvidi, do you guys only want to know yourselves?
Yeah, I think we have to.
Sure.
I mean, actually, this is only going to affect you guys, so it doesn't really matter if the others know.
Oh, okay.
Across the entirety of the arena, as both of you try to check using your arcane senses, a anti-magic field has spread everywhere.
Oh, fuck.
Anti-magic, huh?
I guess that doesn't really affect anyone but Nvidi.
All these debuffs, and he's still gonna kick your ass.
Fight me.
Maybe turn it to the left.
Anti-magic, huh?
Do we want to roll for Fa also?
Falls underwater. In
That's
a
true.
construct that I'm pretty sure doesn't.
Fa will have to see what happens when she gets back and tries to attempt to work the apparatus, realizing that it's not moving anywhere.
Oh no.
It moves through magic.
That's
Anything
great.
else in VD?
No,
All right.
that's it.
With that, we will roll back up to the top because the familiars have been dismissed from the anti-magic field. Before we end the session, though, Kevin, why don't you give us the final D100
49.
as we roll into
Wow.
turn 10.
41.
We had that, didn't we? Like, just...
42. we had.
Rinkaz, last turn of +2 Constitution for you.
Everyone still feels filled with the sensation of the jump spell.
Yeah.
As we go into the turn 10, but we will pick that up, especially since Kyle is out, next session.
Nice.
No, well, next session.
I am going to be out on Valentine's Day, so if somebody wants to like play up Aesop's heal thing, he's out of like powerful bombs. He just has his stock like 3d10 bombs left.
I'll be dead, so I'll do it gladly.
Yeah, go for it. I can send you his character sheet and like show you how to like play him.
Do it.
Yeah.
All right.
You were talking about the plus D2 to con from your blood, yes?
Yeah, the plus D2 fuck. The plus 2 to con is from my blood.
I forgot about that. I just had the temp HP.
Oh no. Well, that's fine. The temp HP is the important part. The your bless lasts a fucking hour though, so you're good to go there.
Well, did you guys have fun?
Yeah. It's really good.
Little swifter pace that time.
Yeah,
Pretty
that
good.
actually rolled pretty nicely. Glace, you're knocked out, but not completely out. Clatter will attempt to stand in if you try to take any damage. And yeah, if you want to roll with Aesop, that'll be good, because even if Aesop and Rinkaz are the last standing team, they'll still have to face off against one another. So,
oh god,
kind of better that someone else is playing Aesop, so that Slim doesn't have to play himself.
Yeah.
But yes, so I'm glad you guys had fun. Thank you everybody who stopped by to hang out with us and watch. Thank you Atin, Giza, Heroes Legacy, of course Husband and Wife Stream for checking us out and raiding us. Miss Ariana Mary, thank you Nastia, Penny Jackson, T-Bird, VNK, Virgo Prods, Windsock, Zane Kyber. I appreciate all of you, and of course the VIP, the man himself, Looney Loomworks. I haven't forgotten about your reward, Looney. We just got to wait for the right time to introduce it, so just hang in there. Perhaps sometime after this battle. In the meantime, yeah, I had no idea this battle was going to go on for so long, but there is a ton of fun stuff happening every turn, so I really still am not sure who's going to win. Who knows?
Yeah, it's close.
We'll have to find out next time, so have fun, Luke, and we'll fill in for you, and we'll let you know how things go.
Nice.
And yeah, if you guys missed any of this session and you liked what you saw and want to check out more, we have all of our videos on demand here on Twitch, or you can go on YouTube and check them out. Likewise, you can follow us if you'd like, or subscribe. Either one of those, even if you just want to click the button, follow us. That'll get you fun Twitch channel points that you can use to buy all kinds of fun stuff. At the end of this month, we'll be doing another giveaway, which is an easy questionnaire via Twitter. Then I'll give you guys a week to answer that. The winner will get a $10 digital gift card to either DM's Guild or Steam. And on top of that, because we missed the January give out, I'll also be giving out a gift sub to somebody who will give you access to more Twitch channel points, as well as a little extra gifts in terms of the avatars. You get those gold versions that you can use. Thank you for the Twitter shout out, Kevin. Keep an eye on our Twitter. We play every Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern time. So check us out and keep an eye on our Twitter. Check us out tomorrow on Twitter. We got some fun stuff that we're going to start to unveil, as I mentioned at the beginning. So yes, I appreciate that. Give us a follow if you liked it. Follow our Twitch to stay up to date. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me and going a little late. This is a ton of fun watching you guys interact and fight each other and role play. It's a lot of fun. Some a little different, and yeah, we'll come back next time and we'll hopefully finish this fight and see where things go from there. Man, if this doesn't entertain a reigar, then shit, I don't know what would. So